Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online, we now return to Bordem, January 14th, 2023.
Hello everyone. Back. If you didn't catch it yesterday, Riz streamed for like 4 hours and stuff. It was pretty cool. I'd highly recommend going to check that out. That's Romeo India Zulu on Twitch. So check him out. Oh, seriously? It's going to put a check mark in front of it?
Streamlabs says, plus check out Romeo India Zulu over at https://twitch.tv/Romeo India Zulu. They were last seen streaming Star Trek Online.
Why in the world, Streamlabs, you putting a friggin' check or plus sign in front of that? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it was a pretty awesome stream. I recommend anybody go to check that out. Like Riz's format, what he does, it's awesome. It's gonna be on there for like 14 days. So check it out before it's gone. Give me a nice break from streaming.
Nice to meet you, lad. They call me Fuck Ass.
How you doing, fuck ass? I'm Romeo.
And speaking of the devil, there's fuck ass. Hey Riz. I just shouted out your stream from yesterday. Telling everybody who's not watching or going to watch me in the future to go over there.
Romeo India Zulu says, sup dude. Oh thanks man.
For real, yo. We can turn that into a every so often cool thing. It was great. I loved it. Sit back and watch someone else pilot at the helm on Star Trek Online. And be more informative. And do a whole lot more stuff. Got me motivated to look more into the exchange.
Romeo India Zulu says, it was fun. I looked earlier, had 70 views.
Wow. That's amazing. I only ever see, like, when I go to the export screen on the video producers, mine usually show just 20 or whatever. So that's a damn good number. You should check your Twitch activities thing or whatever to see the accomplishments and goals or whatever to actually get up to affiliate. High number count is one of those unlockables or whatever it is. That and streaming for so many hours total or whatever. Not all at once, but you know, over time. People enjoyed it, dude.
Romeo India Zulu says, oh yeah, it wants me to play multiple games, on various days, with like 50 viewers. Yikes.
Right. I never had to play multiple games. I guess they may have changed that though. I know that it had like a viewer thing, and if you get rated, that helps with that. But that was before they changed all that shit up too. You know, so I don't know. It's probably a whole different ball game, but doable. I noticed they've included chapter marks now in videos. Like if you change, like I don't know what you had before, but you changed it to Stowe on your stream. And now when you look at the video that you have, it says chapter mark at like 10 minutes. And the next chapter mark is like Stowe. I'm thinking, wow. I don't remember that ever being there. For like just views. Or
Romeo India Zulu says, I know nothing.
You know nothing. I need to get that on here from Schultz. From Hogan's Heroes. But it was great. I enjoyed it. Well, the way you fly through that thing, my gosh, man. I thought I was pretty quick about going things, but you're setting things up and you're using just a controller. It's a muscle memory, though. You can tell when someone's enjoyed playing a game for so long that they know how to get there quick. Oh my God. You've got so many Admiralty ships. It's amazing. I don't even have that many. I never think of those things. I mean, my main captain has a bunch of those Phoenix rocket things or some crap or whatever, but they're like barely noticeable for doing things. So definitely thinking about a week.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'm totally used to it by now. Sometimes, as you saw, I skip stuff and have to go back, but usually I can find it out. But the Phoenix ones you get from the free boxes, the 1x you get from actually doing Admiralty.
Oh yeah, because they're only like usable like one time, right? So you save those, and you don't use them unless you absolutely need them and stuff. I don't. I never pay attention. That's my problem. I'll shuttle the little missions now, you know, thanks to advice from you and Arcana Loath before. But those bigger ones, I don't even look at the one-time
Romeo
missions.
India Zulu says, yeah, but now I got so many ships, I don't need to use them.
That's awesome. I need to look around for, like, the free Admiralty cards or whatever, or ones that are purchasable easily, not with Zen or anything. Aren't there some that are dilithium only or something, and whatnot? An A&W root beer, a root beer, A&W root beer. Drink that too fast. Ugh. Like a dummy. State Farm is there. Because I think you've told me before about some Admiralty cards, and I could see how they would be useful now, seeing all the ones you had. I don't know where the hell stuff like that is. I can't.
Romeo India Zulu says, you get some from Phoenix tokens, you get one by Narendra, you get one from hitting 10 in all 4 Admiralties, you get one from a recruit.
Ooh, the Phoenix tokens, I have never even thought about, like, actually getting cards from that. Damn, that's a good idea. But they're only character specific though, right? They're not unlockable. Dude. I've been a moron. But it's a sacrifice of a Phoenix upgrade too, right? I need to be doing that.
Romeo India Zulu says, yes true, but there's several in there.
So you've got me excited about Admiralty. With the whole Ferengi bonus and stuff like that. Which is what I've been trying to do slowly. Not, you know, completely or whatever. I mean, I could be doing better. If I break my habit of the way I play, probably. As I was playing yesterday while you were doing, but I was playing slowly because
Just Call
I was
Makor
watching.
says, commie.
Commie, you little commie. He's an asshole because he's not a communist. Damn it. So communists can't be assholes according to that logic.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But it totally helps with bonus event hauls and rexes.
Oh gosh, I gotta so do that. And it's probably slowly helps with getting to level 10. And hello, Core. Welcome. You've got nothing. Damn. Carbonated beverage in a can, it just seems like it wants you to suck air in so you belch. So I'm looking forward to that happening. I'm drinking my Christmas. See, I got a 12-pack of A&W root beer, and I barely ever drink a root beer, but it's all they know of me. So I'm so not ready for tomorrow. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, I was watching your stream more than I was playing yesterday, so after you got off your stream, I continued to play the game for like an hour and a half to catch back up with what I was doing, because I was completely neglecting it. Because I had it like split screening on just my screen, and I had yours more like biggers, and mine was like a little tiny box, because you know I can run around dicing and not even pay attention. But I kept I kept getting 0 Voth kills because I'd initiate a Voth attack, and then I'd be watching your stream and be talking and totally forget about what I was doing in my own game. So you were more entertaining to me than the game that I was playing.
Romeo India Zulu says, LOL sorry.
That's okay, it's
Just
fun.
Call Makor says, I am weird. Our mutual friend Steve from the past. Whenever I would drink a soda and burp, I would say out loud Steve his last name. If you know his last name, then you get the dumb joke.
Yes, you do. Now, when he and Larry got married, who took whose name? That's the question. And are they still together?
Just Call Makor says, maybe they hyphened.
They probably hyphenated, yeah. But which direction? Maybe one of them went like his last name and Larry's last name, and then Larry went Larry's last name and then his last name. I still have a audio clip of him snoring on TeamSpeak. I had to hang out really late on there, and he'd try to stay awake. Use it as blackmail or whatever. Anytime he'd be talking about something on TeamSpeak, I'd play it every once in a while. Of him snoring. I remember that time on there, that Biff guy, or whatever, went by the name Biff. He'd be like, "Hey Scorp! Hey Scorp! Scorp! Hey Scorp! Scorp! Hey! Hey!" Like that, and then Steve was like, "Maybe he went to bed. Or maybe he's just ignoring you." I got tired of hearing it. It was funny. Oh, Steve. Psycho Bunny. At least that's what I think I remember his name was. Let's see. 34 of those. I need to go back and do But yeah, I totally didn't even like yesterday when I got to Gary on my list. I just had him doing trader missions only. I didn't like send him to Dyson. I didn't make him do a random because it was getting so late. I was like, oh wow. So yeah. So I don't know what Gary's up to.
Just Call Makora says, I always said it was Sicko Bunny in my head.
Sicko Bunny. I could see where that would be. It could have been that. I don't know. Maybe I said it wrong in my head. Yeah, whenever Eric was using Apophis as a name, before I put it together about Stargate, I was thinking Apophis. What's an Apophis? Whatever. You know. Okay, now I can go back. Of course, he went through a lot of names and stuck with Riker. Racker. Is it Racker or Riker? I just remember the end of a barrel in the Unreal Tournament. He could kick my ass in that all the damn time. Now that would be a good callback. Go backward. I could totally play that and stream it. Not one damn person I can guarantee is playing the old 1999
Just Call Makora
Unreal
says,
Tournament. That
is okay. There was a person who went by ISIS and I always said is for the longest time in my head until Stargate.
is. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, probably the same with me because I barely watched Stargate. You know, I watched it some, but I didn't have Showtime. But when when Sci-Fi bought it out is when I could actually watch all of it, you know. And I think that's why I thought Apophis instead of Apophis. Of course, I could always, his mother would go by Aaron's son with a special Y and the S. So it was easy for that. It'd be funny, you know, like those two in the IRC chat room together, and she's upstairs and he's downstairs in his bedroom. And how they talk to each other, they didn't yell or anything. They talked through the chat. Hey, are you hungry? Yeah. What do you want to eat? And they'd be typing it out in the chat. Just microwave me something. I'll come up and get it later. It was so fun. I recreated his room in Unreal Tournament mapping, right down to the Durex condom that was on top of his waterbed. He laughed at that. We always liked those the maps in Unreal Tournament that were like made you as tall as like a mouse, you know, because it was really huge and big. Like they had DM Kitchen with this big map, and so I made Eric's E-pad. I called it Eric's pad. Made it so you can get crushed by his laptop, because I made it like pretty much 1-to-1 scale, like but larger, because I had him take all these pictures, and of these pictures I would measure out like, you know, how big the wood would be, like a 2x4 being a 3 1/4 or whatever, like, you know, by whatever, and I would measure it according to that and get the scale and everything. And when I showed him the map, he was like, "Oh my God, this is just like my room, right down to the water heater and the TV." I was like, "Yeah." I put a fake Stargate in there, and a CD disc that you can get on and hover around, and it would fly around the room, and pretty cool. You know, I went all out on there. Ooh, look at that. Ferengi Alliance Tour of Duty 3 of 10. That was fun back then. I really enjoyed it. I was crying last night whenever I was looking through some of my pictures and stuff like that, and found some of Gigi. I was thinking, you know, she did nude pictures way back in the day. Just saying. And they're public. You can look them up online.
Just Call Makora says, so, Stargate SG-1 was weird in my area. We had Showtime, but like 2 years after it started airing on Showtime, one of our local TV affiliates also played SG-1 as well. Maybe Showtime licensed the show out in order to try and sell it, and that is how Sci-Fi got their hands on it. Just Call McCower says, it. Just Call McCower says, and who did nude pictures?
GG. They're online. You can see them anywhere, though. You can Google and find them right there. Like she posed for them and everything. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I think that's the same way that I watched it. There was some sort of just a channel, I can't remember which one it was, but that would show Stargate every once in a while. And that's how I watched some of the episodes, but I didn't, like, there wasn't, maybe it was like, maybe UPN or something like that. I think maybe UPN was airing it, because Voyager, well, before UPN, what was it called? Was it called UPN before, or was it something else?
Romeo India Zulu says, SG-1 is back on Comet.
Comet, cool.
Just Call McCower says, I think it was UPN because I totally remember watching on that channel.
Yeah. It was that or watching basketball. SG-1's back on Comet. Dude, it's on Pluto TV like all the time. Riz, how far into SG-1 did you ever get watching that? Ferengi. Let's see there, the roster. In progress.
Romeo India Zulu says, I finished it.
Ooh. What about Atlantis? Change character. I could still play the Stargate game that got canceled. I have to run it directly from the thing, though. It's not really a game, though. Just you walking around 2 maps.
Romeo India Zulu says, 2 seasons.
2 seasons. Ah, you hadn't got the full Rodney then. David Hewlett was awesome with Rodney McKay. I turned the TV on Pluto TV the other day just because I was bored and wanted to have something in the background playing. And they had the episode where McKay was there, and this the gate was
Just
supercharging.
Call McCower says, and this was before I ever joined the Sci-Fi IRC network as well. It would air on Friday night. I would go to the local hobby shop and they would do RC races until like 10 p.m. and then I would rush home and watch SG-1.
Now, oh, okay. RC races back then, were they like cars that were in these little things with sides on them? They can, like, you can customize them and stuff and put them in these little chutes, and they would race against each other in like this clear plastic racetrack of each lane or whatever. There was something like that back then where you could get new, like, motors for them and new tires, and you build them yourself and race them at places like that. I want to say that's what that was, because that was like late 90s, maybe later half of the 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. Meh. So I remember they would have like this show, like a competition show or whatever, where they'd have kids on there. They would put their car down and they would like race like 2 people at a time, and whoever won would go to, like, you know, tournament bracket type style. And I think that actually came on UPN too. I'm not too sure. UPN, one of them channels that barely came in. It was like a baby channel back then. UPN basketball. Then later Enterprise, you know, which in my area, UHF channels, you know, because that's the band it used was UHF, not VHF, which was the main, like, NBC, ABC, CBS, and all that used, which were like higher bandwidth, and radio signal was higher, or broadcasting signal. But UPN, being one of those UHF channels, would barely be able to make it to my house. I'd have to get like an antenna, aluminum
Just Call
foil.
McCower says, it was basically NASCAR except a track made for remote-controlled cars. We had a local hobby store called the Hobby Shop that would sell those RC cars, trains, rockets, and more. They would do NASCAR-like races on Friday night for prizes, and then on Saturday afternoon they would do other kind of races.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think, yeah, that was a big thing back then. Wasn't nothing to go to your Radio Shack or whatever like that and get all these RC things. I never had that RC fun when I was a kid. I could watch other people that I knew had RC cars and stuff like that, but not me. Nope. I had an RC boat that messed up and went to life by itself. So yeah, that's about it. Then my mom, of course, one Christmas she gets like a Walmart version of an RC car that would last maybe 5 minutes on a little tiny battery that it could only go like, you can go straight, and when you back up, it automatically turns one direction only. uh, so those were fun, I guess. I watched a
Just Call
YouTube
McCower
video.
says, 1 second. I have to activate my brain.
Bitty bitty bitty. Buck. Listen here, Buck. Bitty bitty bitty. Damn it. Don't be shooting me when I'm trying to shoot something. There you go, Carl. Take care of him. Get him going after him with that batleth. And just swung one time, I swear. The NPCs in this game
Just Call
can't fight for
McCower
shit.
says, Tycho RC is what you are talking about. I had a bunch.
Tycho RC. Let me look him up. I remember Tycho name brand. Is it still around? Presses search. Eventually goes. Yeah, those little guys. Yeah, they were like pieces of shit versions. I never had the ones with the big wheels though. They all like those little tiny cars that were a piece of shit. And then, I don't know about anywhere else in the United States, but around my area there was a place called Fred's Super Dollar Store. There were maybe a few somewhere, and they were like, in between Walmart and a Dollar General or Family Dollar kind of thing. They had rain damaged merchandise, and of that was this tiny, like, it could have been maybe 2 inches long RC cars, and I always thought that was pretty cool. We got those, and they charged up on their little thing, like the little trigger thing, the controller. You put them on top of there, and they would just like charge up. I think it was actually like a little joystick or whatever. I don't know, but it would take like a few minutes, and the tires were so tiny on those things that they get like hair and lint and bullshit all up in them. They lasted like a day and a half. But there was something back then. I don't know exactly what time frame where there were cars you could put together yourself. You would buy a basic kit of it and use your own screwdrivers and tools and whatever. Put it together, race it against people, be able to purchase upgrades to it, and stuff. It's pretty fascinating. And then they would have like races on TV or whatever. I need to look that up. Oh, nostalgia. 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 Why is it sometimes these capture zones will have like so many enemies come down whenever there's like more than one person, and then sometimes it's like nobody shows up for shit.
Just Call McCower says, that is basically what they did on those Friday night races. People would buy the regulation stock car kit and then build them and race them.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Yeah. Because I want to say they had little like 4 wheels, 2 on both sides, that would center them with like the track, or you can have them where you actually race them. You know, if you wanted them just to go by themselves straight and follow a track, they could do that. Else they could be controlled. Just depending on what kind you had. But they were like a huge thing back then. And what took them over? Miniature skateboards that you finger skate with. Yeah. What's next? Finger bicycles? Oh, dude, you want to go bike riding? Yeah, man. Move your fingers like a bicycle motion. Wow, this is cool. Watch this trick. Oh, I held onto the handlebars. Oh, this game is bullshit. Oh. No. Kaboom. Yeah, man, I tell you what. Oh, who's that guy? It's his guy. Who the hell is that? Why the hell is he sleeping with your sister? What the? So tomorrow at work, they may ask me to stay, or may have me stay, past closing time to prepare for a regional director visit. If that's the case, you won't see me streaming maybe at all, or later, way the hell late, for a very short time. Dude, I totally need to like get more thingies. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ready, y'all? Run.
Just Call Makover says, this is basically the fame of the kit you would buy https://recworld.us/1-10rc car chassis express execute xq2s odd touring car 4WD kit xp90032/ Just Call Makover says, frame asterisk.
Frame. I'll look at it in a second. Hold on, just a second. Just a minute, por favor. That voice came back to life, damn ya. I told that guy to
Romeo
go to
India
hell.
Zulu says, so we might get a 20 min Scorp stream tomorrow?
Maybe, yes. Depends on how late we stay. Because they were like, well, we know that you, you know, you're awake or whatever. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, how
Just
you
Call
know
Makover
that?
says, or maybe it will be a 20-hour Scorp stream.
Highly doubtful. When I was like, so they were like, well, you don't have anything you'll be doing then. I said, but I streamed. Which is not an excuse for shit. I mean, like it matters if I stream or not. 3 of 10 on that Admiralty too. That's a good bit of chunk of change there.
Just Call Makover says, off time is off time, and what you do on your off time, like clicking the link above, is your business, not theirs.
For damn real, yo. It's a good idea, clicking that link, yeah.
Romeo India Zulu says, what you do off the clock isn't their business unless it gets in the way of your normal work schedule.
Oh,
So that, but you ain't got nothing going on, doesn't matter.
yeah, those things. Damn it. You know, I think that's exactly what it was. Or like you would build it yourself or whatever. Something like that, yeah. For real. Yeah, it does get in the way of my work schedule, though. It makes me have to go to sleep at a certain time and go to work, and that just interferes with life. But yeah, I mean, it's all to just please somebody that's gonna be there for like 10 minutes, you know, and then we're like, oh, we can relax or whatever bullshit. Let them people come in and see how it really is. To be dressing it up, making it look pretty and shit. Regional people are just there to bitch, is all they are. I mean, we had to like clean all the, if it was like up at the front register, clean off the black or whatever. Get all the dust off the black area so it doesn't show. Ooh, 10 or 100,000 energy credits. We'll do that. Success rate high. We'll make it a little higher because I don't know why. Plan, no. And plan, ooh, 500. Let's throw some ships at it. I don't have time to calculate the ship's usages and stuff. I don't know what I would do. Like, okay, of course, I'm going to be on the register tomorrow. I know that to be a fact. The first thing they're going to tell me to do is do my coolers, which means I go back to the back and I get all the junk out of the cold coolers and I put it on a cart to push to the coolers up at the front of the store and see what will go in there that's out or low or whatever. And depending on how much, which there's a whole hell of a lot of shit, that could take anywhere between like 30 minutes to an hour just to do, because you got to rotate and all that bullshit. And then they'll have me just stuck on the register doing like miscellaneous tasks or something like that to help out with the visit while they do something or whatever. And then whenever we close, what are we gonna do? I mean, probably have me recover the store and straighten shit up. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. They'll probably tell me to do that while I'm working. Whatever. God, I wish I could do something else besides retail. But I'm stupid. I know my feet can't handle it anymore. Especially the broken one. Mikael Latesha. Let's see, 2 zones. One for sure that I'm gonna be okay with doing. The other 2 suck ass. So let's go do that. Let's go do that. Boom. So last night, whenever after the asshole incident, and these people were out in the parking lot yelling. Somebody was yelling about they didn't have any money for gas or something, and the guy sped off, and it was in like this red Charger car or whatever, sportsy type car, and a reddish car or whatever was out in front of the store just sitting there. Today when I got there, the car was still sitting there, and I was asked about what the hell the car was doing there. And I told them about the situation, about there being some couple arguing about gas, and two separate vehicles were there, and now there's that one vehicle, and I don't know what it's still there in there. I mean, none of my business. And they said, well, if it's still there tomorrow, we're going to have it towed. I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, it's not my car. I don't give a shit. So this evening, this girl comes in, and she says, I need to look at your phones. Your cell phone's for sale. I was like, you know, I wasn't actually. I just walked over there because I heard her talking with the other sales associate, and she said that her phone had gotten stolen, so she needed to get another phone. And so I came over there and got the key to the phone case, opened it up, got it out of there. She finally figured out which one she wanted, and she paid for the phone and the minutes for the phone and left. 5 minutes later, she comes in. I'm thinking, okay, she's going to say the phone probably didn't activate or something. No, it wasn't that. She said that someone who had stole her phone also stole her keys, and she wanted to press charges and wanted to know if we had any outside cameras facing where her vehicle was. And that's like, no, we don't have any outside cameras looking like out there or anything. It's just at the front door. That's about it. There's a camera. And she's like, okay, thank you. And she was like crying and left and whatever. I don't know what happened after that. All I do know is the car will probably get towed tomorrow. So yeah, that's the excitement of the day. And it's boring as hell. So nothing actually happened at all with my day. Ooh, that opened up. Let me do that one. Doop 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 doop. Puh!
What are you looking at, butthead?
Hear the audio skip. My computer sucks. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this one works. Let's try that again with a button press.
Scorpwana says, W, think McFly.
Son of a bitch.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think, McFly, think.
Just Call McCower says, there was a car one sitting in front of the store I worked at for something like a week. Called and had it towed away. Then like 10
McFly, your
minutes
shoes
later
are
the
dying.
owner shows up pissed.
Don't be so
Was
gullible,
like, were you waiting
McFly.
out there the entire freaking week for your car to get towed? Romeo India Zulu says, www.oops.com.
Oops.com. A car that was in front of the store, worked out for some week. Had it towed away, then like 10 minutes later the owner shows up pissed. Like a whole week it was sitting out there, and they come in like 10 minutes after it got towed. Well, damn, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna sit there that damn long, what are they doing? Like, just kind of driving by to see if their vehicle was still there, and then they like it's not theirs to turn around and go in there and let me, complain about it. The fuck? I mean, it's not like a free parking or whatever in Monopoly. Hell, it's Monopoly game. Oh, it's good to have land. Oh. Oh. Yay. Yay. Oh boy. Crazy.
Just call Makora says, I just blamed the smoothie shop next day. Acted like I wasn't the one who towed it. But I knew. I knew.
He knew. He knew. Do 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 do. That summer, we saw that dead body, and then I became a writer, Richard Dreyfuss. So darling, darling, sit by me. Oh, take a shit by me. Oh, shit. Shit by me. Shit by me. Oh, horse's ass. Oh, the lithium. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. That out of nope. Okay, we still need 10 at the end. 14 will work. Oh, 50,000. I remember back when I used to do Admiralty like all the time. You'll get all kind of cool like money rewards and bullshit like that, and I completely just laid off of it for the longest time. For the longest time. Whoa. United Federation Planets Tour of Duty 9 of 10. You get like what, 2 specialization points? Yeah. So suck me toe all the way to Mexico when you're there.
Just call Makora says, how did you do that forward roll like that? Because I have been playing this game for 13 years and never knew you could do that. That is kind of crazy. Never knew you could get that forward roll like that. Is pretty cool. Also, how do I steal the kill for the dill like you do on a daily basis? Never knew you could do that. 13 years.
And the sentence keeps running. Oh my god, you just blew my mind! And we're still not done. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom. Come on now, quit picking on people, you big bully. So doing crap on purpose, that's all, yeah. But damn, I'm laughing about it. I have mental problems, I guess. Okay, 6 of 10 Ferengi Alliance Tour of Duty. So it's getting closer on for her. That's pretty damn good. And 100,000 energy credits as the payout for it being successful. I like it. I've never really... I don't think I've ever done or gotten a Ferengi one before. Like, the reward thing for that. I've only ever just done the normal. Maybe I have, because to get to level 10, you probably would go through that anyway. I just never paid attention. Which is totally possible. I don't pay attention to shit. Unless it's got blood in it. Oh, yeah. Like lately. Ugh. That and the gagging about passing out every time I try to shower. My goodness, it's getting harder. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the beat of the rhythm of the beat. There must be ass in my face. Feel the beaters of the rhythm of the night. The event. An hour and 36 minutes because I took so damn long trying to get that. So there's like 5 days left for me to do that. Which would today would be boop this one here and then bam 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 bam. So be 4 days after tonight's one, which can only be done in an hour and 35 minutes. So can't do that right now. And a partridge in a pear tree. The 5th day of Christ Mass, a true love gave to me. One mental error. It's only refined at one time. Marrow. Refined. Let's look at the exchange. I did look at the exchange yesterday on here, and it's gone up about maybe just 100,000. That's not bad. Because yesterday this said like 7 million, 8 something, whatever. So maybe that's gone up a little bit. But it's a lot lower than it was ever since the Spencer videos caused the botting to slow the game down on that whole dilithium shit. Let me look at the Starbase 1 map. Because he's got me looking at that shit now. I never paid attention to it before.
Romeo India Zulu says, as long as it doesn't stay at 500:1, it's progress.
Yeah, I think it's still going to be at that for a while, but I don't really have a problem much with the whole, because I used to have a problem with spending that much just to get one Zen, but now I'm all about, I want that payout like faster than waiting a month and a half or whatever. So if it's 5-1 all the time, that's just the way it's going to be. Nothing can be the same. Ah, you little bastard. Look at that thing. There we go. 29. 29. There's only 29 instances. It used to have 100 plus. So yeah, that's changed. I was actually going to take a snapshot of that. I need to do that. Let's see. Let me go back to that. Nope, not that. Back to this.
Romeo India Zulu says, sooner or later it'd be inevitable, but I'm just happy we don't feel that effect.
Yeah. I'm glad y'all don't either, dude. I'm glad you can get it like instant like that, because it's some pleasure in it, you know, to have it like happen instantly and be down low enough. Hopefully they never like figure out, well, they fixed it on that, maybe they didn't fix it on console, so they do it for console and bullshit. But I don't know how they would have people. I don't know like how they do the pay thing anyway. I mean, what are they like when you buy it online on that site that Spencer showed? Does it somehow you buy it and it's like, okay, well, you're gonna be expecting somebody to come in and give it to you in game? I mean, how does that work? I don't understand it. I've never seen anything happen. Of course, I've never bought anything outside of the game with real money before, so, you know, from a third-party system or something. I don't get it. I mean, I know someone who has, but I don't. Yeah, I've never asked them how they did it, but yeah, but yeah. Ooh, this section's gonna fall. Dude. Hurry up and shoot and kill before they kill it. Damn it.
Romeo India Zulu says, no, it's not that they sell the dilly on third party. They farm SB1, host dilly on Dilex, use the Zen and buy keys, sell keys on third party. AMD they farm so much it floods the market.
So they do they not get real money in like real life or something like that? Because was he comparing it to like cryptocurrency or something? Somebody was. I don't know if it was a comment
Romeo
I
India
read.
Zulu says, they do by selling the keys.
Like actually selling them for real, like not in game, but for cash money, huh? Okay.
Romeo India Zulu says, yes.
Okay. I wondered about that. So that's against terms of service too. Like an outside buying or whatever like that. They're making real money off of that shit. That's a big no-no. But Cryptic was fine with
Romeo India Zulu says, now you're catching
it.
on.
I know, it takes me a while, you know. I mean, I've only been playing this game for so many years, I can't remember. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I never would think like that. Ooh, yay, the shuttle did its job again.
Silos are under Allied control. Excellent
Cool.
work.
I love it when the shuttle actually does what it was supposed to be doing.
The Vought Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
I mean, I'm not that good at programming and code writing at all to make like an application, an app that does that kind of stuff. I mean,
Romeo
I
India
guess
Zulu
auto plays
says,
for you.
use free in-game currency to make real-life dollars. It sucks for us, but until they crack down, nothing will change.
Yeah. Because in a way, it's like was helping Cryptic like make more money from Zen stuff, right? And the use of keys or something, or well, they didn't the Dild exchanges thing. And that's what Spencer, I guess, was talking about on there. I've watched it, but like I don't comprehend bullshit at all. And I'm not calling it bullshit. I'm just saying I don't comprehend anything. I'm dumb.
Romeo India Zulu says, they want you to be impatient and just buy Zen.
Ah. You know, why do they even bother having that on there then, you know? Like on any console, any kind of platform, if they're just gonna, what am I doing here? I don't know. I mean, if they shouldn't even put like the exchange in there if they're gonna be like that, you know? Guess to
Romeo India Zulu says, shrug.
Guess it's to give people that oomph to they get the free stuff.
Just Call Makor says, HBO's The Last of Us started today. You should watch.
What is Last of Us? That sounds like an end of the world thing or something. I guess for them to have dilithium to Zen exchange, it gives, it actually gives those of us who don't want to spend money on real Zen the opportunity to buy that stuff. So I guess it sort of gives us the want to buy Zen for real because we get a little bit of that taste of the product, right? Too bad I've only ever spent $10, or is it $5? I can't remember. However much I added to my anniversary thing that day. And
Just Call Makor says,
4.
The Last of Us is a video game and the TV show is based on it.
Last of Us. So you're saying it started today? It's on HBO, so it's gonna be one episode at a time, not a binge thing. Okay, sounds like an interesting thing to interesting.
Romeo India Zulu says, has Andor in it? No?
Andor? Dude, I hadn't even watched that yet. I keep forgetting about it. I'm dumb. Hey, it's 3 little Ferengis.
Judas D. Kotz says, no.
No. Hello, Judas.
Just Call McCower says,
Damn it, I missed
maybe.
Back to your stations. The
I have
Voth
not
have
watched it
returned.
yet. I will after the stream. I just know it started.
The Addams family started when Mr. Adams farted. They all came out retarded. The Addams family. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Dude.
Judas D. Cott says, it's Pedro Pascal, from GOT.
The Mandalorian. Isn't that like the year of the Mandalorian?
Romeo India Zulu says, that's it. Judas D. Cott says, yes, that too. Romeo India Zulu says, Mandu.
Mandalorian. Mandalore. Judas, what up, yo? How goes it? How it goes, bruh. Isn't it crazy how slang makes its way across America? Like one word no one ever uses and someone uses it, then all of a sudden, like 10 years later, it's like a common word that everyone uses. It's amazing.
Bitch, let me just fucking hit you!
Let's go. God damn.
Hello, Mantis. That's funny. Aw, dude, Tilk, no, don't go down. What the hell are you doing, Tilk? Indeed.
Graded Mantis says, hi, how are you today?
I are
Just Call McCower
doing
says, T-Rex said what?
Trex. The T-Rex said, huh? Gesundheit. Wait, we looked that up. The time to fish has come. Hey, Sam. What's happening? Commander. Delvians here. Delvians.
Samu Wraith says, hey.
Hey, hey.
Graded Mantis says, hi at Samu Wraith. Just Call McCower says, anyone drink sweet tea ever finding themselves waking up with super dry mouth the next day?
I know that whenever I eat caramello or caramello, whichever way you want to pronounce it, after it tastes like I've eaten soap. I don't know why. But I don't drink sweet tea, so I wouldn't.
Samu Wraith says, at Graded Mantis hi good morning well my morning anyway.
Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're feeling fine. Good morning. Good morning. It is waking up time. I don't have a clue. Have clue. No, have clue. Well, Sam, I got you some sounds. We got this.
Romeo India Zulu says, not sweet tea, but energy drinks, sour gummy worms, smokin' just before sleep. Basically all the time.
Hello? Hello, anybody home? Huh? Think, McFly, think!
McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly. What are you looking at, butthead?
Samu Wraith says, LOL nice scorp.
The Think McFly has 3 sounds associated, so it plays the 3 different times Biff said it in the movie. Shoe Untied is 2 sounds of the same thing he says at different times in the movie. And Butthead, it's just Butthead.
Oh, McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly.
Okay.
Just Call McCower says, if you want a Pepsi free you are going to have to get on your knees.
That could be the other one too. I forgot. Let's see. Maybe it is. Maybe I did it. I didn't. Damn. Well, I could have sworn I friggin' did friggin' bobiggin' banana fana fo figgin'. Or something. Let me see. Sounds. BTTF. I got the sound in there. Okay, so I probably just didn't associate it with a link to making it go
Samu
off.
Wraith says, I forgot to send Great Scott Danjit.
Danjit. It's the Indian name, Danjit. Hey, Danjit. Let's see. There, paste, and Pepsi free. Pepsi free .mp3. And file save. Pepsi free is now a command. Think, McFly, think. Great Scott.
Romeo India
Thank you.
Zulu
Yeah,
has
Pepsi
used
free.
300 bits.
You want a Pepsi, pal? You're
Romeo
gonna pay
India
for it.
Zulu says, CHER100, CHER100, CHER100.
The hell, man?
CHER100, CHER100, CHER100.
Wow, Riz. Thanks. May I ask why, though?
Samu Wraith says, just remember when you cross that line at 88 miles per hour we're going to see some serious shit smiling _ face _ with _ sunglasses. Samu Wraith says, at just call Makor. Romeo India Zulu says, cuz I wanted to.
Cause you wanted to. Wow. Thanks, man. I don't even think I have anything that bits do, though. That's that's the thing. Weren't they gonna get rid of bits at one time? Stormy. The sun will come out my pants. One of these days my pants will have the sun coming out. Now I want to watch Serial Mom.
Romeo India Zulu says, that's what I heard in the summer but nobody could confirm.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Just Call Makor says, if my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you are going to see some serious shit. Because I have to take a dump. Samu Wraith says, thought bits were being tossed by Twitch a bit back.
See? We're all in agreement, so Mandela has no effect on us.
Samu Wraith says, at just call Makor face _ with _ tears _ of _ joy.
He's got to take a dump. He'll take a dump. With Reba McEntire. Take a dump. He'll take a dump.
Romeo India Zulu says, well they haven't yet so I gotta spread them around while I still can.
Oh, you have like a little stockpile, huh? Oh, I got you. I've bought bits before and given them off to channels and stuff like that. Mostly Jack Patillo and Gigi Edgley. But, yeah.
Samu Wraith says, this all happened after at Just Call Makor was struck by lightning.
Yeah, well, you know, being struck by lightning can probably loosen your bowels, that's for sure. 63 Dyson marks. I received 63 Dyson marks? From what? Oh, that. Okay, I was wondering. It was only by itself. I was wondering what the hell happened. I forgot I just captured a section.
Romeo India Zulu
I'm
says,
dumb.
it's just a way of saying thanks for helping me waste my time in a not so boring manner. It ain't much, but hey, free soda.
For real, yo.
Just Call Makor says, Twitch was testing a feature where you could pay increments of money to have your post stickied in chat and show up under stream. It was believed it would replace bits but nothing ever came of it.
Well, thanks, Riz.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu stream was great by the way.
Hells yeah, it was. Do that shit more often, man.
Romeo India Zulu says, thanks man.
Brother. Gee, thanks, brother.
Just Comico says, it was great, but you did that thing Scorpwana does. End the stream. That part is never great.
It has to happen though. Man, went for 4 hours and like what, 11 minutes? That's a pretty impressive stretch though. In my opinion, I mean, I'm not one of the. I mean, the hell, the first time I ever like actually streamed was like an hour or so. In fact, it's like 45 minutes. The first time. Or the first time I continually started streaming Star Trek. But, because I was just doing the Ryza event as my main character, and that's the only time I would do that. Because it was Ryza. 1 year of Ryza is when I started actually streaming. And Rydia on YouTube was the only person watching the YouTube version when I would upload it to that. And then it became this boring gameplay of a piece of shit that is me. Man, I still want to like watch movies now.
Romeo India Zulu says, I could have gone longer, but as a noob, 4 hours was a lot of talking. I talked more last night than I did all week. Sooner or later you run out of new things to do and show off. I don't have any stories like Scorp does. Hoped by giving him an hour he might do a short one, but nope.
Nah. Well, that too, like, you talk a lot, you know, during a stream, and your voice kind of just starts going, you know, and no matter if you're like drinking something to help or whatever, it's just it just your voice gets tired, and because I don't see how radio disc jockeys do. Well, they don't talk all the time, do they? They have music playing, so which is why I don't mind sounds playing, as it kind of stops.
Judas D. Cott says, True Scorp.
That's right. Scorp tells the truth on an all-new episode of This Old House. Okay. Especially whenever you're doing like some sort of voicey, grumpy stuff or whatever, it even works harder on your vocals and shit. That's why like during most streams, if there's nothing going on in the chat to talk about, some streamers get quiet because the voice, you know, and only answer when needing to answer. Plus, I yawn a lot, so that's my problem. Okay, Admiralty on O'Neill. Ooh, he is almost there at the Federation thing. I really want to get him up there on Federation. It's only, see, how far does he need to go? I can't do the math. 10 plus like 3 or something, or 2 or whatever. Fuck it. I can't. 15. Okay. He's got like 15,000 more points or some shit before he like levels up or something. Boom, 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 boom. So I've got it like, you know, those people that stream 12 hours or whatever, kudos to them. I couldn't. I mean, my headset starts getting heavy and pushing on the top of my head and stuff, and it starts hurting my ears, and that's another sign that it's like been long enough, and I want to take it off of there, you know, and relax.
Romeo India Zulu says, imagine trying to keep talking to 20,000 individuals.
I do not see how
Just
people
Call
do
Mikor
that.
says, that is nothing. I just watched a channel that streamed for a week straight, non-stop.
Holy shit. Son of a bitch, that's a long stream. Yeah, I couldn't imagine like talking to like thousands of people at once with the chat flying by and actually trying to answer everyone. I definitely wouldn't have like text to speech on for that and all. Yeah. 2,000 dilithium? Oh shit, you have, yeah. mine
Judas
too.
Cott
Like,
says, I start losing my voice at the end of stream.
that's right. He starts getting
Romeo
winded.
and this shit, I'm out. TDS says.
Yeah, toward the end, yes. Well, how do you know when it's the end, though? I mean, you could, if people keep you going. And, you know, it's different, I guess, like, for people who just stream only, maybe, you know, they can relax during their non, you know, days of, or non-time streaming, so they,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
so they can rest their voice, but like me, since I'm at work all the day and I'm yelling hello all the damn time at people and having to talk loud.
says, guess it depends. Apex wrecks my voice.
Well, yeah, I could totally see that because of the loud and the yelling and the dying and the funny stuff you say during playing. But your enthusiasm, you know, and that's what grabs my attention on there when you're playing. And it comes at a toll on your voice, but you make it entertaining though. That's one of the things. It's awesome. Ooh, I can actually plan this one. 145, son of a bitch. Probably not that. Let's see. 53 is a big one. Yeah. Everybody fart now.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu I usually play all that song MMHHM. I don't know what the frick just happened. I don't really care. I'm going to get out of here. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Musical_notes.
In vibrato. You opera sing it on your way out every day. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I try to be quiet too whenever I'm streaming because I don't want the whole house to be mad at me. So that's why it's like the low level end of speaking. Instead of being so loud. And I try to breathe lightly instead of complete breaths and stuff too, which causes me not to get oxygen and causes my brain not to work. Not like it actually does.
Samu
anyway.
Wraith says, no Scorp. I play it in my earbuds on my way out the door. LOL.
Oh, dude, should be piping that shit through Walmart, man. Since the Bluetooth speaker that is used at our store has no security, it's just like if you see something to sync it and no one's connected, you can connect to it from your vehicle out in the parking lot. People have done that shit before. Played the wrong kind of music at the wrong time over the speaker in the store. Because the manager that first was at that store ripped from what I was told, ripped the in-store speaker system completely out. Like, you know, the wires are probably still there or something, but they took the speakers, they took the control thing for it, the stereo system and all that kind of stuff. But, and the wires are just afraid to
Samu Wraith
shit
says,
and back.
I'd so do that Scorp if I'd not get fired.
Oh, they'd never know it was you. Let me talk you into some mischief. Damn it. Okay, never mind.
Just Call Makower says, Walmart is scary. The music that is played, air conditioning, and a few other systems are not controlled by the store. It is controlled by corporate.
Yeah, I know. But, that's like for us, this is kind of the same situation, except for a radio, which has never worked in any Dollar General I've been in correctly. I mean, the one we did have, the internal audio booster or whatever for the stereo system went out. You could hear a whispery sound, but you couldn't hear like loud music, volume or anything like that. Or
Samu Wraith says, yet I know core and its taped radio at Just Call Makower drives me nuts.
So it's a constant loop of the same shit over and over and over. They're trying to like put it in your head to be happy. You should walk around as just a big this like uneasy smile on your face, and just stare at your coworkers and just smile. And they'll be like, "What happened to you?" And you say nothing. You just keep staring and tilting your head. What's the matter with you? I'm brainwashed now because of the store music. This is my new self. Be happy. Smile.
Samu Wraith says, they say it's Walmart Radio Scorp, but I'm like, what the fuck, it's a CD, lol.
Well, that's what they did like at Family Dollar after I left. They just would give the store a CD to put into the stereo system or radio or whatever they were using to just play like on a loop. You know, with the new ads or some shit that they be talking about, whatever. We don't have to worry about that where we're at now.
Romeo India Zulu says, cleaning planes for a few years listening the same 5 songs. Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison was the one that got on my nerves.
You just spied it.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Riz, I bet you knew every single lyric of the song though, didn't you? Unconsciously. I was working with someone one time at the other Dollar General, and they started singing a country song, and they're like, "Oh wow, I don't even like country music. What the hell am I saying?" Because the manager would constantly have this CD running of the same thing over and over, and it would get into your head.
Samu Wraith says, me at Romeo India Zulu was wrecking ball. That song about got on my very last nerve.
Mister, his very last nerve. Mister. The Enterprise has just discovered a strange new planet. The gamma from Mobian star system. Mr. Sulu, ahead whoop now. Sabotage is awesome. I say that a lot. I'm sorry. Go ram it.
Samu Wraith says, let me play Rocket Man by Shatner. Scorp at work, I'd make them all lose it, I'd just smile.
Rocket Man burning out his fuse out here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touchdown, bring me round again to find the man I think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Yeah, a little bit of lag there. Little bit of lag on the field today. That ball's frozen in the air. That means the player system is probably
Romeo
overheating.
India Zulu says, you'd smile for a while, I rhymed, but there will come a time that smile fades. Samu Wraith says, I can hear Shat, and the song Scorp.
Dude. Yeah, you know, like in electronics section there where you're at work, Walmart. You should totally change out what plays on all the on the televisions back there to Shatner sitting there singing Rocket Man. That'd be like you're out, right? Like whenever you've quit, you're done. You like, however it's done. I don't know if it's like on a DVD or something that they play, or if it's like a live feed of some sort or streaming service or whatever. But totally find Shatner and put him on every single one of them. Electronics. I think that would be fucking hilarious. Boost the volume all the way up. Should pack my bags, McFly.
Romeo India Zulu says, cast your Twitch to the TVs and have the whole department listen into this stream.
Dude, whenever
Samu says, I'm so doing IT on my last day whenever that happens, and I'm turning the volume all the way up. Scorp.
That would be funny. And dude, if there's a way you can record that shit, that'd be funny as hell. Captain Caveman. Cool. I like it. He's a Looney Tunes. Wait, what is a cat and caveman? Oh, nice. I love it. Nice, dude. I was gonna totally shield him, but now I'm not, because that's a pretty cool name. I like it. I was gonna troll and throw a shield up in front of him as soon as the Rex hit, but I'm not gonna do that.
Samu Wraith says, "You guys feeding me these ideas, lol."
I know it's dangerous, isn't it? But funny. I'm bad about that shit. I could sometimes talk people into doing bad things, and I don't know why it is, but it just makes me feel better. Like when I talked a manager into using a lighter inside the store.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Ball lightning and probes."
For real, exactly. That's what they used. Then I talked the manager into using a hammer to beat a wall outlet outside off of the wall. And she said, "We're not supposed to do that." I'm like, well, who's gonna know? Like little things like that I would always talk her into doing shit. And I kept thinking, is this how they always portray the devil and like doing shit, crossroad deals? If you just do like I'm the little evil demon in the left ear or something like that, you know. Where's the other guy? You know, oh come on, I'm stuck in traffic. Wow, we got a frame drop down to 8 frames per second for some reason in this game. How did the hell did that? No, okay, it fixed itself as soon as that player left the field. Weird. The player that was in front of me.
Romeo India Zulu says, "You can't use this tool that is made for doing exactly what you're trying to do, cause nobody wants a scuff on their hammer."
Control. Excellent work.
Obsidian. Well, yeah, we had like a
Troops inbound.
the ice machine wasn't working outside because the outlet was dead. It wasn't. It needed resetting. It just the box blew, the breaker or whatever. And
What?
And she, the manager was like, "We have to get the plug out of the wall, but the outside wall of the store had the rain protector guard thing on it. It's a plastic one that was." Well, from the top is when it hinged.
Samu Wraith says,
so you couldn't get to it.
"Remember, he's the Rocket Man, mister."
So, she says, "I don't know how we're going to get this off of there." The ice machine was like pushed about maybe an inch away from the opening of it, so it wouldn't open upward. You can pop it open, but you couldn't reach in there and pull the plug out because you couldn't get your hand in there. And no pliers could get in there. Of course, stick pliers into an electric socket. So I said, "We'll just beat it off the wall," you know. Because, well, I can't do that. That's damaging property. I was like, "You can do it. Just hit it off of there. Who cares? I mean, nobody's going to know." I said, "All you have to do is just get a hammer. I mean, you've got a hammer in there. I know where it's at." She was like, "No, I can't do that." It's like, seriously, it's just you and me out here. I'm not going to tell anyone you've done it. Just tell me to go get the hammer, and I will, and we can plug the ice machine in before we lose all this ice. It's not going to be that bad." And she's like, "Go get me that hammer." And I had a big grin on my face, like, yes, I just unlocked evil. But, yeah.
Samu Wraith says, "Lord, I should do it around football season. Scorp 6 big screen TVs out here. I could jam it across the store face underscore with underscore tears underscore of underscore joy."
Would they be having like the Super Bowl airing or whatever? Come to the dark side. I used to do that shit all the time with people. Try to talk them into doing things. Corrupting them a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
Samu Wraith says, "Yep, Super Bowl highlights."
Dude, totally. You need to... Okay. Well, I could probably... It's probably like done the same way across all Walmart, aren't they? I know a few people that work at Walmart around here, so I could ask them how it's operated. Because it's all synced into the same signal, so you just have to probably find like the box or whatever that's got all the shit going on. Knowing Walmart is probably a DVD player.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Then if you can't put the hammer back on the shelf, use it to crack that asshole's head."
For real, yo. Dude, I watched that Don't Breathe 2 movie like I can't remember, maybe last night, because I had never seen the second one before, so I just watched it last night. And the hammer scene on there, I was thinking, yeah, that guy needs this. That's for damn sure. And totally, they were even talking today, like, did that guy show up again? I got some
Samu Wraith
lag.
says, there's no corruption at that point, Riz. I just wouldn't care and they'll fix it, but I'd have my 5 minutes, I could enjoy it.
That's right, 5 minutes
Sadly,
of fame before
Scorp, it
jail
is a
time.
DVD.
Oh. Nah, dude, you can totally make that, man. Hell, I'll make it for you and send it to you. Just put him on repeat. Yeah, just keep looping him over and over and over. But today, whenever I had clocked in, and the manager and assistant manager always go out and smoke, and I just kind of walk out there because if I'm in there by myself and there's no customers, I'm freaking bored. So I don't want to work. I want to go inside and or go out there and talk too. So I'll go outside, and the other associate came out too, and they were talking about me and stuff, and they asked me more about like the situation yesterday, and exactly this and that and stuff about it.
Samu Wraith says, let's get Riz dancing in a VID to the song Scorp, or without his face, just his body.
And they were telling me that there was just something about me, like, there's this niceness, this jolly, like, young, exuberant energy or whatever of, like a child or whatever. But at certain times, whenever they can tell I'm getting pissed off at a customer or something, they say like my facial expression changes to that point that I look like a serial killer because I'm smiling and I'm giving them like a
Romeo
look.
India Zulu says, Riz, don't dance. Sorry.
He can
I
dance
can
if
do
you
the
want
Tovik leg twist or a shimmy, but no dancing.
He can emote from in Star Trek Online. What the hell am I doing? I've already done the thing. The only dancing Riz does is in game. Sorry. He can do the samba. He's unlocked that. I know for sure. And probably the zombie dance. That's another one. Embrace the dark side. Dude, I wonder if we still have that James Earl Jones clock. I totally forgot about it. Only person that bought one brought one back. What the fuck? Said it didn't work. Well, if you put a battery in there the right direction, it might work. Shit, I was going to get batteries today.
Romeo India Zulu says, Riz used to dance like Elaine from Seinfeld after a few drinks, but now that I'm sober, there is no dancing.
Like Elaine from Seinfeld. Oh god, that's funny. Yeah. So drunk Riz would dance and he'd have all these awesome moves and stuff that sober Riz would be like, I can't do that.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, any kind of dancing to that song Walmart would probably hate it, but I'd laugh and smile, it'd be memorable.
You need to find a toy in there, in the toy section that can mimic, like you can record on and then it would play back. There used to be
Romeo India Zulu says, fuck around and pull a muscle or something.
For real, yeah. Especially when you get older, you need to be careful about all that shit.
Judas D. Kotz says, Nabrimsasi, Nabrimsasi, Nabrimsasi.
Nabrimsasi? Dude, that's funny, the butt shaking. I'm surprised they allow that on Twitch. Because whenever I was making emotes and stuff like that, it said that like no bodily like butts and all that kind of stuff could be like the forefront of your
Samurai
image.
Says, Judah too spicy, Judas too spicy.
But I submitted the cow with its ass pointed toward the camera and they said no to that one. That ain't fair. If you can have a butt showing that's covered up, you can't have an ass that's not? What the hell? Treat for Baines, Mr. Baines. Dude, I so want to like find a banana peel. I need to like figure out like or look at your emotes of the this too spicy one or something like that and see how it's made, and make you a banana one. It's like a splitting banana. I see it in my head, but I don't know that if I can make it small enough to look decent or whatever. Because the smaller you make something, the weirder it looks. It'd have to be like a pixel art type thing. I could totally see it though. Okay, so we have 5 slots left. There you go, engineering. I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Romeo India Zulu says, I posted it in some channel. LOL adult banana costume with the bottom section peeled. Samu Wraith says, yeah Scorp, I follow other people with butt emotes then they're just gone.
Yeah, Twitch has a thing like no butts or whatever kind of stuff, or you can't have an emote. So whenever I, submitted the cow, which I'll, is it this? Damn it! What's the video one or the picture? Shit. Is it moo? Damn it! I can't remember what it is. Cow's anus. That's what it is. When I submitted that one, of course you could see the asshole, the actual. I made sure that there were the lines forming the anal hole of the cow, because that's what you see when you look at a cow that's raising its tail for a sec. Anyway, but they said no. They said this is like restricted or inappropriate emote material or some shit. Yeah, you look up pictures of cows. Yeah. Yeah, cow. Just watch Clerks 2, something like that. Was that a cow in Clerks 2? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, remember. Yeah, very much. We can't remember very much about a cow. Yeah. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. United Federation Planets Tour of Duty 1 of 10. We'll do that. We'll start a 1 of 10. The Ferengi are going to help me do a United States Federation Planet thing. Whatever it's called. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I got that. Speeding through to the other side. Step on through to the other side. There's a man out there. If I have that clip somewhere on here.
Romeo India Zulu says, LOL Federation for spec points, or Ferengi for DIL tough call.
Well, I did both. So, let's see. I don't seem to have that sound that I was thinking about. Because I had Shatner going, there's a man out there. Talking about the thing on the wing. The bearded goat woman from hell. And boom. Boom, shakalaka, 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 shaka, boom, shakalaka. It's only one place we can go to see freaky hoes on the floor. Whoop, there it is. That's not moving, so no one's there. So I'm thinking, like, if I, get the Federation one going on Admiralty, that's some more ships to use for the Pharynginer. So I'll try to use that for Pharynginer. You looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady.
Repeat. The imposter is not to be injured.
Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
Nice. I love it. That worked out pretty damn good. I'm a big kid now. Because I ate a whole bag of taters. Ate all that frosting out of that there bag. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Dude, I died,
Romeo
man!
India Zulu says, it helps to get spec points so that level ups grant Dilly 2, but if you need 83, spec points 2 won't matter much at this point.
For real, yo.
Better PFF doing Klingon for fleet vouchers which gets projects done and fleet credits. Samuraith says, and Biscuits Sling Blade voice score.
Y'all got any biscuits for sale in there? Much you want for them? French fry potatoes? Yeah? Ah, then. Y'all got any biscuits for sale in there? Dude, that voice is hilarious, but it hurts. It hurt even Billy Bob Thornton whenever he was trying to do it. Mine's not rested. Used to have a sling blade off there at work one time with a customer. He come up to the register and I said, "That gonna be it?" He go, "I reckon." Like, alright then. 544. Reckon they got me a 20 in here. We just keep going back and forth and busting out laughing afterward to see how long we can hold it. Managers look at me like I was crazy.
Had a guy at work could do a great voice of it.
Yeah, it's really taxing on your voice. I mean, even like Billy Bob, whenever he was doing that, he said that at the end of the day, his voice was spent. He didn't say another word because he had to rest his voice because it really hurts the vocal cords. The vocal cords. The vocal cords. The restaurante, beta shop. Yay, I win something. Riz, you see what I'm doing? I'm running around shooting things. I remembered all of a sudden. Tee-hee, gravy. God, this thing's keep hitting me in the
Romeo
back of
India
the
Zulu
head.
says, LOL attaboy.
Attaboy. See, I'll learn eventually. It only took me however long I've been playing Dyson. So a minute left, and someone's already started shooting all the other ones here. So if I don't get 5 more, I won't get... yeah. Aww. I need to get, Ushanka an actual disruptor since she's a Klingon. Okay, looks like I'll get 60 at least. I got 61 kills on Voth. So that's good. Let me go get Timmy. He's unconscious over here. Conscious. He's unconscious.
Romeo India Zulu says, in the end, it's only a couple hundred purple stuff. But it adds up. AMD, I know you try to get what you can in your short time.
Yeah. Well, it's also a good challenge. I mean, I've gotten 80 before, but it never rewarded me with the 80. More than 60, 1440, 1,440 dilithium ore. It's not too bad. Not too bad. But I don't know if it goes any higher than that, right?
Romeo India Zulu says, there is no reason to get 61. 60 and stop.
60 and stop. I know that, like, what is it? The more people in the area, the more enemies spawn, like at the, what the hell you call that thing? The generator that goes across the side that you activate. Like, you know, more shit'll show up, or even better, the one where you wait, the King of the Hill that I call on here, where you wait for the section to get captured and you just stand there shooting shit. A lot of times that will reward
Romeo
awesome.
India Zulu says, sometimes I try to see what I can get for a personal record. But there's no dilly bonus for 80 over 60.
Yeah. But I've seen that number like climb. Like the more people are there, the more mechs. I've had like, I don't know if it's accidental on here, but the mechs that get summoned by the Voth, there was like maybe 8 of them at a time in one section. I was like, what the hell? What in the hell is going on right here? But yeah, the 60's good. And dilly. And every hour, that is a perfect one. The best thing I've seen that I do, if I were actually going for it, is the park where there's the 3 artillery points.
Romeo India Zulu says,
That's the kind of
well, you saw last night. 2 players. 1 and me. Doing the Koth isn't worth it.
Right. Well, yeah, I could totally see like the whole Voth thing. If there's only 2 of you, I mean, in every hour, if you're planning on playing the game like for a whole damn day, like 24 hours of gaming on Star Trek Online, it's totally like beneficial to maybe do each character in rotation. I guess kind of like how that one person was doing that I stole the kills from or some shit. That way you like, you know, like if you maximize it to like 1,440 every time or whatever, that could be beneficial, I suppose. But I'm not gonna like do it all the damn time. Damn it! I clicked on it again. Wrong button.
Samuraith says, Riz, I did the Civil War arc for KDF, got some glowing me cleave blades, been just killing shit with melees like crazy. Romeo India Zulu says, sometimes I do 3 or 4, but if I'm in game for hours and hours, I prefer random TIFO.
Yeah, it could probably get old like doing Voth kills over and over. Because you can get more.
Romeo India Zulu says, those are good free weapons, dude.
I need to find me a good weapon. I like the one that you have for Cha-Ching. That's a good disruptor. I like that disruptor. Because I'm recreated it on here too. Shit, I forgot. This sudden idea, I forgot. I wanted like all my characters
Romeo
to
India
have
Zulu
like
says, crafted I believe. Disruptor full auto.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty damn good weapon. Because I've been wanting to get a weapon for Ushanka that's actually disruptor. Right now she's using this Borg something. I've had her use forever. Simulated plasma full auto rifle. And I figured since she's Klingon, they mostly use disruptor.
Says, yeah, Riz, I can just spam R2 button, they go crazy, they get stunned periodically and fall and eventually die.
And that was the end of the book, according to the original author. We need more orbs. Leroy Orbison over here. These are the kids.
Romeo India Zulu says, Spencer likes split beam rifles. My main guys use the Shax cannon for ease. I like ranged weapons.
I like ones that actually shoot. Like, bam, 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 you know. Nothing that you have to charge and then it like, you know. I don't like that. The assault ones or whatever they're called. Like,
Romeo India Zulu says, if you have plasma rifles, they disappear as they die, but the Voth disappear and respawn.
Aaron Ball. Damn, they already did it. Damn. Damn, who's that? Plasma rifles, they disappear as they die, but the Voth disappear and respawn. You mean like whenever you shoot them and they vanish? Like they disintegrate and then they... Damn it, they got that one too. Shit. Motherfuckers. Motherfucker, I tell you,
Romeo
motherfucker.
India Zulu says, like they get vaporized.
Yes. Have you ever seen where a Voth will revive
Romeo
a vaporized
India Zulu
one?
says, but they spawn back cause Voth suck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly what I was... Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm like...
Everyone knows his butters.
That's me.
Everyone knows his butt hurts. Yeah, that's one of the things that's messed up. Like, they get vaporized, they're atomized, or whatever, they're dead. But yet, they revive, and they're okay. I mean, is that all you've got, player? I can do better.
Samu Wraith says, Riz, one of my characters, I want the Stargate staff weapon.
Yeah, the Herald staff weapon, I think it is. Indeed. Oh, near. Oh, far. Oh, wherever you are. It's like an Iconian something, right? Stargate staff weapon. The Stargate staff infection.
Romeo India Zulu says, one of my people got the gravity containment kit, aka Suckbox. It's cool. Can kill a group of Voth near generators.
Ooh. Gravity containment kit. Dun, dun, ba, da, dun. Talking away. Is that like a training manual or a module? I don't know what I'm to say. I will say it anyway.
Romeo India Zulu says, disco rep if you are interested. Kit thing.
Oh, let's see. Gravity containment unit. Cone AOE shield damage. Pull enemies towards you, knock them down. Deals 582.4 physical damage at close range. Improving to 300% by distance. Target is pulled. 13.6 second recharge. That's pretty cool. Does it also count toward like a thing? Like a part of something? No. That's like usually shields and weapons and stuff.
Romeo India Zulu says, they pull the enemies towards you, they fall onto your face, they die instantly.
Sweet. Dude, yes. Is it, and it's universal? Is that what it said? I gotta try that then. Let's see, how many of what does it require?
Samu Wraith says,
energy credits.
think I heard about that kit, Riz.
1,500 to lithium and 125
Romeo India
discovery
Zulu
marks.
says, yeah, but on console, it's either auto execite or clicky.
Clicky in my picky. How many slots does she have free? None. Damn it. Seeker drone. I never
Romeo
really used
India
drones.
Zulu says, you have, I promise. Triss and them use it too.
They are use it too. Okay, reputation. We're gonna queue it. I don't have all the resources to make it right now. But I'm gonna select it. Feed it money already. And I should have some reputation vouchers so far. Or yeah. I got 260 reputation vouchers. That should be enough. And only 23 delivered.
Romeo India Zulu says, instead of shooting 4 or 5 people near a generator, kill them all at once.
Kill them all, let God sort them out. Let's see. Discovery marks 23 of 125. Could totally, like,
What don't you fucking understand?
everything, sir. Totally. If it's time for, the event, that's 31 minutes left until that. Damn it.
Goddamn right.
Holy shit, man. What you got that riding for, man?
I was looking at the light.
Looking at the light.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think with fly, think.
Oh, dude. Did it kill your Rodney?
No, don't just be
Romeo
sorry.
India Zulu says, LOL.
Hey, and I was a kid, I went through plenty. Well, my uncle's dying wish, he wanted me on his lap. He was in the electric chair.
Oh, Rodney Dangerfield.
Remember when Christopher Lloyd was a Klingon? Oh my god!
Nowhere, just random. I love it. Oh my god, what the hell were they thinking? And he fell off the side of the edge.
Oh, good!
William Shatner was like, I've had enough of you. And he kicked him off the ledge for real. And Christopher Lloyd was like, ouch. And they were all upspeaking at the very end of every sentence. So, yeah.
Romeo India Zulu says, remember when we played sounds a few minutes ago, but now we can't remember what they're called, so they went to the bottom of the list. Samuraith says, at Chodasdikov LOL.
Yes, Riz. I can't remember what they're fucking called. They're so. I need to update the list on my web page. Or do I? People don't even look at that thing. They don't really care. And that's why I got the search function or something, right? So that people can like actually search for sounds. So many of them. It's gonna get to where my computer lags every time someone plays a sound because there's so many damn ones to list from. But I need to build one eventually anyway. I'm so damn lazy. When it comes to playing,
It's fucking distracting.
Oh, good. Think for one fucking second. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Don't you fucking understand? I want to fucking kick your fucking ass.
Give me a fucking answer!
Romeo India Zulu says, you sorta gotta know what you're searching for though. Can't really hit a command and get a list of 1,200 sounds.
Hell yeah. Screw up and search for just the word A. Get like a whole like giving Core an idea there. Guarantee he's gonna do it. Flaming sword. Okay, we go here. Go to Admiralty here. If I ring it right here. Over here. Sweet. He must not be paying attention. 2,000. Look at that. That's a good one.
The line must be drawn here.
No.
This far, no farther.
No. The line must not be drawn here. Not that far, no further. No further, sir. No further at all. Yes. My dear boy.
Romeo India Zulu says, so Sam, did we talk you into getting that phaser cannon or are you gonna wait?
Ooh, yes, I need to know that too. Because I'm curious now. Myself, mister. I'm curious myself. Over here. Over here, over yonder, over yonder. Gonna wait for like a more. Isn't there supposed to be the Lobby sale though happening? Like you said, well, it's like 40 though instead of 50, so it's not really a huge thing, right? It's like 2 keys or something worth.
Samu Wraith says, waiting.
Waiting. It's a good movie. I like waiting. I wait around all day because I'm lazy as fuck. It's one thing to call me lazy, but when you call someone else lazy, well, you're a piece of shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, one of my Mark II torpedoes sold. AMD a kit 2.
Oh, you
Made
serious?
about 3.2 M.
Holy shit, dude. Didn't you have one like listed on there for like 400 million yesterday? Wow. Wow, Mr. Wow.
Romeo India Zulu says,
500.
500.
Holy shit. I wonder if it's going to actually sell. Like, are people really buying that particular torpedo at that amount of energy credits, though? What is...
Romeo India Zulu says, I just hope Xbox has torpedo guys.
Well, what were the ones that were listed? They were pretty high up there, right? That's just amazing. Like, someone can go that crazy over an epic basic photon torpedo with some shit. That's crazy. Like I was saying, though, it's like that Aegis stuff. Who knows why people love it? They just do. I should totally look them up on here. Dude, yeah.
Romeo India Zulu says, they were like 70 or less, but they didn't have that PROC of them.
Proc. So proc matters, huh? Proximity? So it like goes off and like causes other shit to explode? What's that?
Samu Wraith says, Aegis gear looks great for Vanity Scorp.
So they just want it for looks then, and that's why they're willing to pay like millions for this shit. It's crazy.
Romeo India Zulu says, not procs. PROC, like you do something and it makes it better.
Oh. It procs it up. Peroxide. It approximately. Proc makes it better. Like it builds like some momentum.
Romeo India Zulu says, a 7.5% chance to do something cool.
Sweet. And that's like just basic like R&D, right? But or does it like actually auto like randomly does it randomly give that? Like you can't craft it and just keep re-rolling like the re-engineer it over and over until you get it. I'm just curious. I'm not going to make anything. I'm just curious to look into this shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, yeah, but I had to make 8 torps to get it.
Oh, wow. So then that's why it's like so special.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's luck of the draw.
Damn, who's that? So, and how much is a basic torpedo? I'm just curious again. Now I'm looking at basic stuff and basically. So that's not really that bad though, huh? It only takes 5 minutes to make a torpedo. And
Romeo India Zulu says, SPR.
Spread. SPR for spread. I gathered that from y'all talking yesterday. So it's just like basic target interface and industrial replicator supplies. So what is that like a? Is that like a normal thing? Okay, I have 3 of those on him, and is that those? No, it looks like that.
Romeo India Zulu says, photon or quantum. He said.
Target. I got 13 of those. So if I randomly just started to make these out of 3 tries, could get that. And like immediately, does it say it, or do you have to like then upgrade it until it says it? I didn't really follow along with that part too well because of my being retarded. That word bother anyone? I'm sorry if it does. I just look at myself as being kind of slow at learning this. Hey, it's Borat. Hadn't seen that guy in a while. It's Borat. He is funny.
Romeo India Zulu says, make them at Mark II, upgrade the one worth upgrading. It'll howled come up as you collect the torp. If it doesn't have it upon creation, it won't ever have it.
Okay, so it immediately will say it. I got you. It's not like I'm gonna like start making them or anything, but just curious. Well, it's not like if I put them on there, I'd be competing with you on console for who's gonna sell over who, because we're on different systems. Wouldn't that be interesting? Cross compatibility exchange, to where like our exchanges.
Romeo India Zulu says, sell 2 and that's a free promo ship.
That is amazing. That is insane. So do you think I should actually just try it once? Just to see? I highly doubt that I'd get it though. It'd probably like take 30 tries and then all of a sudden you're like going to upgrade it to this and change it to that.
Samu Wraith says, sell 2 torpedoes.
Sell 2 torpedoes.
Romeo India Zulu says, what you got to lose?
What you gotta lose? What you gotta lose? Running through my head, running through my head. It's like, it doesn't cost dilithium just to make it either, does it? So that's a pretty good idea. Just for shits and giggles. So Photon at the lowest, MK2. Confirm. And no matter what, it's going to do very rare because it's at 15 on projectiles. So there's no need to have a catalyst if I have any. And start. In 5 minutes it gets done. So I can make 3 of those just to see.
Samu Wraith says, why did I think fajitas when I heard you say that scorp haha?
Fajitas? Why do you think fajitas, man?
Samu Wraith says,
fajitas.
I could so eat some Mexican.
You can eat some Mexican. Oh, nasty, man, nasty. Hey,
Romeo
get a
India
room,
Zulu
buddy.
says, you weren't there to see it, Sam? Ox gave me EC making Odias. I listed a torp for 500M.
Yeah, 500 million. A torpedo, a photon torpedo with like SPR and the proc thingy and stuff.
1, 2, 10.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
The last one that is going to be created by
Romeo India Zulu says, if it doesn't sell I'll drop the price.
Yeah, right.
But man, even at 400.
Yeah, I see like SPR being on this third one that Archer's creating. So that's what you're looking for? Is that and nothing else? When you make these things?
Samu Wraith says, Scorp, you need the VID of that with the firecrackers with Marv.
For real.
Romeo India Zulu says, that's the one he said.
So keep the one with SPR and probably like salvage or just tear apart the other two, pretty much.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'm not a torp guy. I take him at his word.
Yeah, I'm not into torpedoes either. I just fire them. I don't know what they do. In my opinion, anytime I use torpedoes,
Romeo
they
India
don't do
Zulu
anything.
Says, I listed the normals for 150k and one sold.
Huh. Is that like worth? I guess it's worth it because they're not worth much, are they? Like a torpedo. Put $5 on it, someone's guaranteed to buy it. Damn, he doesn't have the vendory person. Okay, I'm gonna take Archer to an exchange somewhere. Man, they got
Romeo
Denise Crosby.
India Zulu says, hell yeah, it's worth it. 15 materials, of which you probably have thousands, for 150k, easy money.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. They got Denise Crosby on the Shuttlepod show. And Dominic Keating is still out of action. I had no idea that Bing Crosby was her grandfather. I mean, I could have made the connection, right? Denise Crosby, you know. But I'm dumb. I'm stupid, Mr.
Just Call McCower says, Picard the final season in 1 month.
Pickard. Yeah, you know, he's getting up
Romeo India Zulu says, I haven't finished last week
The air
still.
got to it. The air got to it!
The air got to it. Oh, that was like Nana Visitor last week, right?
Samu Wraith says, so ready at Just Call McCower.
It's just Gomiker. His name is just Gomiker. His name is
Oh, God damn it!
Gomiker.
Well, that didn't work out very well.
So what do you search for? The SPR? And nothing else? I guess just that. This would be torpedoes.
Romeo India Zulu says, with the square parenthesis.
With the square. Let's see. And you're looking
Sam
for
Wraith
like
says,
epic, right?
I want a Judas folder so I can play anything Judas.
Looking for epic quality
Samu
no
Wraith
matter
says,
what.
beaming underscore face underscore with underscore smiling underscore eyes.
He's got Betty Davis ass. So you got
Just
a
Call
photon.
McCower says, I hope the entire season is just him sipping tea and the big TNG cameo is just a 2-second photo at the very end of the very last episode. Romeo India Zulu says, ideally, 'cause that's how you'll sell it. Samu Wraith says, random Judas for days.
See, photon torpedo launcher MK XV is that like 15?
Samu Wraith says, at Just Call McCower T old grey hot.
Old gray. Old gray hot. Someone's got one of these critical damage / damage, critical damage times 3 SPR at 75 million. Because there's that photon. Because there's no way of actually searching for it specifically because of all the different things that can be in between this SPR and the actual name photon. That's what's... And there's only 10 epics on here completely. And that's like the only photon epic at 75 million. And someone has a particle emission plasma torpedo launcher, SPR and all that crap or whatever, at 1 billion.
Oh, that is bull.
You're damn right that's bullshit. And I tell you what, it's gonna be bullshit even further, mister. So if you go back down to just ultra rare, damn, it's hard to see that, so they don't have money. Let's see. Only 18.
That really grinds my gears.
18 and only the photon launchers at 20 million. So there's very few photon launchers. So if I made one and like put it on there for the price that you put yours, maybe someone would bite, you know? Because there's nothing there. Maybe. I mean, wouldn't be bad, right? I mean...
Romeo India Zulu says, well, there wasn't barely 4 listed on my exchange. If there are more, the price may drop. Again, just 'cause I listed for 50p doesn't mean it'll sell. But there are people out there looking to spend 'cause they lazy and don't craft or upgrade. No quantums?
No quantums, dude. I totally didn't even look for quantums. Let's see. Particle emission plasma.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, yet I don't have that me cleath maxed out on its crafting, but as soon as I save the dilithium I'll definitely start.
So it's got a tri-cobalt launcher for 54 million. Particle emissions, plasma, they're 70 million. Then you go down to ultra rare. Search again. No quantums. No quantums at all. Very rare. Transphasic. No, there are barely any photon or torpedoes listed with the SPR.
Romeo India Zulu says, if you're level 60 or higher, it'll be Mark 12, which is just fine for normal stuff.
No more stuff. Do do do. Just fine for no more stuff. So when you upgrade it, what were y'all doing with the Did you just? Bleh.
Samu Wraith says, "I'm 56 at the moment, Riz."
Like whenever y'all were upgrading, was it like the quality?
Romeo India
first?
Zulu says, "I wouldn't waste upgrades on teachings like that personally."
Personally owns Farscape. This is sci-fi. Okay, so access. We're gonna sell what we just created because they're bullshit, right?
Previously on Enterprise.
Previously on I stumped my toe yesterday. Oh, dude, inequality. Shit. Are there no photon torpedo launchers listed on this thing at all? What the hell?
No, Kitty, this is not Put Pat.
Yeah.
No, Kitty, you bad kid. No, Kitty's not Put Pat. Mom, Kitty's being a dildo.
There are only 15 photon torpedoes just listed.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Yes, quality, because the technology makes the upgrades go farther. Quality means higher rarity faster. Like I got epic at Mark 7.
Oh, and did you leave it there too? So if you leave it at that, it's already epic. It doesn't take much for them to just make it more themselves, which saves you in the upgrades. Okay.
Hello? Hello, anybody home?
Says,
Huh? Think,
no,
McFly,
I went
think.
to 15 cause that's more enticing."
Ah, I got you. I got you, driver. I got you. Okay, so photon torpedo launcher just random by itself at purple. On here is 100,000. Okay, so
Bitchin'!
it's got a very rare, and that's the only one listed at 100,000. So what I could do, since these are going to be that too, I put them on there, and I can increase it probably, right? Just to see if someone will buy it. 150,000.
Romeo India Zulu says, "What mark is that though?"
The one that's listed is 2, and what I have is 2 as well. I'm just gonna throw some eggs into the fire here and put
McFly,
mine
your shoes untied. Oh, don't be so gullible, McFly.
because apparently there's very little photons. Reset, damn it. Okay. I think the thing is frozen. It says still searching, so it's broken. Ah, you gotta love it. Okay, and this one here is like the one with SPR.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Okay, so if you had a 10 or 12 or 15 you could get like 500-1M, but that takes dilly. So 109K for MK2 is decent."
Ah. Access exchange again. Dude, it still says searching. The search thing is freaking broken. Well, mine are listed. Whatever. They're okay. It's back. Okay. Damn it. I used it up. Inequality. No, we're going to go very rare and search for those. And the MK2s. Oh, I was just searching for MK2.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Play around all day, you guys?
Okay, so I need to take them away and put them on. Okay, other people have them for, what is that, 10? Penetration. They have it for penetration, and then they have it one for 12 at 498,894. I see what they did. They palindromed it. So the only 2 ones are the ones that I've listed. So I'm gonna keep mine there, and I know they're not gonna sell, but I'm just gonna see if someone's stupid enough to pay 150,000 for one of those each. All right, we're gonna mark this one as protection status on, so I don't accidentally get rid of it.
Romeo India Zulu says, 100K per torp per day. That's a milli in a week. Doesn't seem like much when you have EC like we do, but it's 109k for 2 minutes of work.
True. That's a pretty good bit too. For people who are just starting out that are like low on a lot of their shit. That's a good thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna keep Archer with that one as is, but I'm not gonna do anything with it yet because I'm not gonna be able to upgrade it. He doesn't have any like quality upgrade stuff, I don't think either. Yeah, just catalyst for R&Ding. He doesn't have like special shit. You can buy them off the exchange though too, right? Plan that out. Get a little bit more minus. Like getting a paycheck in game.
Romeo India Zulu says, go to BOF Trainer, get a command manual for 200 EC, sell for 400k.
Because people are too lazy to go get it themselves, right? That's not. Hey, that's probably a good business in this game. Buy it from there and double it. Someone's always going to do it.
You're goddamn right.
That'd be something Quark would do, you know? I could totally see like being a Ferengi dude. If I ever like made a Ferengi player or character, that'd be something he could do all the time to make his money. That'd be like a on purpose thing that I would make a Ferengi do. For a bargain. I'd buy that for $1. Faking that one out.
Romeo India Zulu says, I've done it. It doesn't always work, but man, it's a good side hustle.
Sweet. Sweet giblets, mister. Sweet giblets. That one's got 500,000. I mean, 50,000. Shit, I can't do numbers. It's tiny print, so it's hard to see. Yeah, that's no excuse either. You're retarded. Okay. And then playing that one out, which is the 5 of 10 for Ferengi Alliance. I didn't know Archer was that far up into that one. He was so far up in that guy's ass. Fire up in that ass. Ooh, that worked out pretty good. And department heads, let's go ahead and get Trip Tucker the Third here. Tactical.
Romeo India Zulu says, 5 of 10? Can get 10 of 10 by next weekend.
Yeah.
Just Call Mikor says,
I didn't know he was there.
Charles has been renewed for season 3 at Sci-Fi.
Well, I don't know what that is. It's core. Is that like, what's that about? Yeah, Archer being 5 of 10, I didn't even realize I had got him that far. But again, he's going for Ferengi anyway. So I guess I've just been cycling him through and just, you know, stopped. Okay, let's go to my main guy. Let's go to the main guy here.
Just Call Mikor says, Charles is a TV show about a doll possessed by the soul of a murderer.
Really? Neat. I gotta watch it then. Those murdering dolls are pretty awesome, I gotta say. I like the Megan movie. I want a Megan doll. I want a Chucky doll. I want a Billy doll from Saw. All those kinds. Those are so awesome. Okay, Endeavors.
Romeo India Zulu says, MTHRE Egan.
M3gan? Yeah. That's hey, they're thinking about making a sequel to that. That's pretty awesome. Destroy Undine ships. Okay. Defeat Terran Empire ground. Blah. Destroy Borg ships. Oh. Well, I know how to do that. In fact, is it time for me to 1 minute 56 seconds. Okay. So okay. Destroy Undine ships. I can do the Undine. Where am I at on this? I'm all the way the hell over here for some reason. Undine ships. Let's go through this planet here. Rip a hole in the fabric of time. There we go, right here. Any movie suggestions for me? Because I'm bored. No, I'm not bored. I want to just watch
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
I love that shit. Like when I get bored and want to watch stuff.
Just Call McCower says, I wonder who Devon Sawa is going to play this time on Chucky.
I know, right? Are they going to have that joke again? Hey, that was my dad. They don't look nothing like you, daddy.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Just do it.
Man, Shia. I was looking on YouTube, and there was like an old Joe Rogan interview with dude that played Shane in The Walking Dead and The Punisher or whatever and Daredevil stuff.
Fucking thing sucks.
And he was talking about whenever he was in the movie with Shia LaBeouf, where it was like the tank movie with Brad Pitt. I can't remember what it was called. Bad Bastards? I don't know. But maybe it was Inglourious Bastards. I can't remember. I don't think it was. But they were in the tank movie. And they were talking about how Shia didn't bathe for like 8 months. And he purposely had one of his bottom teeth removed forever for that role. And he cut himself and let a scar form on his face just to play
Romeo
in
India
that.
Zulu says, Inglorious Bastard or Fury.
I think it was that Fury because
Samu Wraith says,
he
I know the movie you're talking about.
he loaded up like the shell in the tank and would fire off the tank shell, and he was just talking about how devoted to the character that Shia got by doing those 3 things to himself in real life. And I'm thinking,
Samu Wraith says, it's Fury.
Fury! Hi, Fury! Life! Could you just imagine all the other actors? Like when Shia comes around? Shit. Whoops, don't want to steal a kill from you there, buddy. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Just do it!
Make your dreams come true. Then you have the Shia command where he just walks in front of the camera here. All frustrated looking and shit. Oh, damn Shia. Damn. Even Stevens, man. Even Stevens. I'm surprised they haven't made another something to that with Beans. Defeat Terran Empire ground. Okay, that's the Discovery one. This one here. Transwarp to it. Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay. Now we're actually into the game of Star Trek.
Samu Wraith says, Shia get on screen just do it.
Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Shia.
Sensors indicate numerous
Sensors, Captain. Why are we saying sensors, sir?
Welcome to the I. Yeah.
Boy, you got angry fast, lady. Fire.
Just do it!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see. Find the tab.
Right, give me a Pepsi free.
You want a Pepsi, pal? You're gonna pay for it.
Huh. Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
Ah, shit. That's that's random.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Open fire.
Time for a Mac and me.
Kill them now. Kill them or I'll kill you.
Just Call McCower says, can't wait for Mel Brooks' History of the World, Part 2.
Hey, Larry!
Mel Brooks' History of the World, Part 2.
I'm guessing you're... Go, go, go!
You notice in the Mac and Me thing, the girl is looped when she's screaming. You hear her go, no. No, I'm not rooted. How dare you? Okay. How dare you, sir?
Help here.
Sam Wraith says, replace Mac and Me with this.
Cosplayash. Cursed playage. Cursed playage. Look, that's how big a door should look. But when you get up that close to it, you're a giant when you come out of that thing. Back away from it. Kind of look normal. Maybe right there. You can fit under it. Maybe even there, right? You get closer to it. Holy shit, that door's tall. Okay. Beam back up to ship. Because Terrans are taken care of, mister. Terrans.
Hadouken!
Sure you can, sure you can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. Sure
Just
you
Call
can.
McCower says, Paul Rudd would have to prank Conan again if you ever though of replacing anything from that Mac and Me clip. Just Call McCower says, thought asterisk.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Mac and Me, my friend. Eric. Paul Rudd.
Samu Wraith says, remember Scorp, the more you know.
The more you know, mister. Play it. The more you know. Dun, 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 dun. Anyone ever gotten on like a kick where you watch the same actor in a movie kind of back to back? Not on purpose, though. Like, you know.
Samu Wraith says, Themaria no.
Themaria no. Themaria no. Themaria no. I mean, not like, you know, watching the same, like, a movie, then the next day you watch a movie with them on purpose. But, like, you watch a movie. And then, all of a sudden, like, the next movie you watch is that same actor in it or whatever like that. And you're like, wow, that's weird. Or if you specifically do just watch the same way. I mean, I've been known to watch, like, you know,
Samu Wraith
after
says,
these messages, we'll be right
Scorp,
back.
I want G.I. Joe knowing is half the battle. Just Call McCower says, wonder why that didn't work.
That's a damn long thing to have. You made him make it for real?
Samu Wraith says, at Just Call McCower, ha ha ha.
The more you know. After these messages, we'll be right back. Are you wanting to make it off of like the Saturday morning animation thing they use, claymation things they would do? And I think ABC Network did that. They'd have like the cowboy with the huge boots. After
Just
these
Call McCower
messages,
says,
we'll be right
heck yeah.
back.
Samu Wraith says, I know why you did that, lol.
G.I. Joe.
You're gonna want that cowbell.
You're gonna want that cowbell, you bitch. Bastard. You fucking bastard. You're gonna want that cowbell. You're gonna want that cowbell now, you man, fucking bastard. Okay, we got some impulse engines for some reason. We got one toilet. I'm gonna call that a toilet because it's industrial replicator supplies. And what was the other one that was used for that? Gravy in my pants. Targeting interface. I have 11 of those, so I can only make one if I tried to craft the photon torpedo again.
Mister. Hello there, mister. How are you?
Personnel.
Samu Wraith says, previously on Toilet Prize.
Previously on Toilet Prize. All of a sudden a flushing sound. The scuffling around of pants being pulled up and a zipper sound. The captain walks out. Mr. Scott, what are you doing here? Mr. Snot, I don't know what you're doing in front of me. I just love the sound of a toilet flushing in the morning. With bloody stool all in it. So
Daddy?
how do you like make these?
Daddy? My zipper's stuck.
Get in the car, Junior. Get in the car, Junior.
Get in the car, Junior.
But Daddy, my zipper's stuck.
Get in the car, Junior.
Daddy, my fly's still open.
Let me tell you something, Junior. If you ever embarrass me like that again, I'm going to get an axe. And you're never going to have to open your fly again.
Yeah, we're going to have to open your fly again. Never gonna,
Samu
never
Wraith
gonna,
says,
never gonna.
flies still open, Scorp.
That's right, throughout the whole family, or not family, the whole movie, his fly is still open. His fly is still open. Jeff Goldblum is still open. He's a bastard. An inglorious bastard. Okay, we projectiles. And we got a torpedo line here. We got it down. We got a wing. Start. That one didn't do.
Romeo India Zulu says, so the other day you said you wanted more previously like Miguel Barrett. I saw a DS9 one last night and she said last time on, not previously.
Yeah, she used to say a lot of last time on, like Deep Space Nine or whatever. Then she died during Enterprise, so that's why she was like didn't do the Enterprise one, I think. Previously on Enterprise, Scott Bakula. Thrust. This torpedo launcher has thrust. Scotty would be proud. Thrust. Photon. Confirm. And go. Snare. Raptor. These. Well, we could totally get a last time on thing. That would work. Probably somebody out there done made like a video of all of them. Penetration.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
For some damn reason, every time I hear that, and I hear that chinging sound in the background, it's almost like a belt, like undone belt, clanging against itself, like the little MIDI piece in the little, like he's running around without his belt, like fastened together. No open slots, son of a bitch. Okay, progress. So none of those have that SPR thing. Snare, penetration, snare, thrust, damage. But it's really not a waste, though, is it? Because it's photon torpedoes. Photon torpedo, arrow! Like in the motion picture Star Trek, you know, they Chekhov shoots a photon torpedo. He's like, photon torpedo.
Excuse me, sir. Can you direct me to the naval base in Alameda? It's where they keep the nuclear vessels.
Nuclear vessels.
Nuclear vessels.
Honk, honk, rattle, rattle, rattle. Dude's like, get the hell out of here. What the fuck you talking about? Get the hell out of here, Megatron. Oh, personal endeavor reroll token. Yang! And
Samurai
150,000
says,
credits.
we need that from motion picture score photon torpedo from Chekhov.
For reals. Because the way they say it, because since they're in that wormhole, the way he says it sounds funny to me every time I hear it. Photon torpedo. Ow! The faces that Walter dude would make, Koenig, or Koenig, whatever his name is, were just so Shatner-esque. Like every time Chekhov would get injured or something, he like the expression on his face was always that of extreme pain. He did such a good job as an actor on there. For just $9 a day, you can be over here with me and that. Okay, I'm going to change over to Maker and do one of the event, which is not an event. Damn it, Red Alert. Because he needs like marks and shit, and Red Alert needs to be done. So I'm gonna do that right now. Right now, I'm gonna do that right now. Do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Here. La roof. Then I made that for Michael yesterday, the photon torpedo launcher with that SPR at the end of it. It just so happened to pop up, and I was like, dude, Michael needs one, so I put it on Michael.
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
Station identification.
I've been calling y'all people better than a month now, crap about y'all. Every time that dang old dog cross these start yapping at y'all
Just
24
call
hours a day,
says,
and
at
nobody
Scorpwana,
answers.
are you about to be Gary?
How you supposed to come out there and do anything about that dog if you're just going to get a dang old computer and going to come over here and shut that dang old dog up?
Dang old boomhauer, man. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom,
You're goddamn right.
Streamlabs says, just call Makor is now lurking B.
Just call Makor is now lurking B. B. It's the jungle out there.
Oh yeah!
This order and confusion everywhere. Very rare endeavor. Oh, dude. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I played as Michael a lot yesterday doing this. So I guess he's close to getting 30. Resistance detected. Resistance detected. Resistance detected. Everyone knows when you call mother.
It's on!
It's resistance detected. We are the Borg of the galaxy. To be owned. But I get resistance is futile. Resistance is futile. You're not cool unless you watch Star Trek. It's the key thing.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Competitive marks, because I was doing something to talk about. Wow, already 11 complete from earlier. Continue exploring, sir. Because I'm doing the competitive engines. And upgrade available. They can mark. Big old mark right there. I tell you what. I tell you what. That reward. So one more day. Can have that, but I don't have any vouchers. I'm not about to use real dilithium. So I'm making him some prevailing
Just call Makor says, how do I stop lurking?
I don't know. Unlurk? Stop lurk? I don't know.
What's your excuse?
Sir, excuse for what, sir?
I'm asking the fucking questions here, Private. Do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
Sir, yes, sir.
Are you shook up? Are you nervous?
Sir, I am, sir.
Do I make
Fuck
you nervous?
Baltimore! If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars.
bad deal.
Cars that break down.
Thieves.
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass.
It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker.
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed.
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass.
you heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray.
Bring your tire. Bring
your
wife.
Bring your
Bring your
I will fuck your wife.
Because of Big Bill Hell.
You'll find 6 weeks on Sunday. To Big Bill Hell.
Don't wait. Don't fuck it up. We'll rip your nuts off.
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that pays you up. Hurry up, asshole. The event ends the minute after you write on a check.
And I better not bounce figure on hell. Big Bill Hell car. And exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
Guaranteed.
Kaboom, boom, boom, ba boom. Da 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 da. Boom, 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 ba boom. Gary. Hello there, Gary. Gary. Research and development, Captain. Got 2, okay, now there. Here, now, then, yet. Here. Projectiles.
Samuraith says, "Bot, where's my damn fish horn?"
Well, Billyverse was playing at the same time, so it kept that from playing. Firehorn. It's morphin' time. Firehorn. Pterodactyl. Mastodon. Pterodactyl, you bastard. Ooh, look at all them goodies. Ooh, honor and glory to you, Captain. My name is Sit. S-I-T. His name is Sit. There's no room in the IKS Gary's puddle jumper.
Samuraith says, but Trex shouldn't have worked either then Scorp.
T-Rex. Yeah, well, he played it from the thing instead of the actual chat. He played it from
Just call Makor says, I have also noticed that Twitch chat just doesn't register what you send sometimes. There are occasions where I have to send something twice because the first message got lost. Chat on stream doesn't see it, nor does TDS.
If you or someone you know have TDS, call now. Yeah, if it doesn't make it through the chat, the text or whatever, then text-to-speech won't see it. No more haggle. Damn it. Unexpected business opportunity. Self-sealing emotes. Can, mister. Can. Barter contraband for gold press latinum. 1,000 gold press latinum. Excuse me while I whip this out. Do you really get anything for these, like, assignment chains? Ho ho con. Ho ho fucking con. Repeatable assignments for bonus CXP and experience point. Repeatable assignment for unique consumable. I don't even care about consumables, so what does it matter? Food consumable. What is a Wadi duty officer? W-A-D-I.
Hey, that's a great uniform.
Chain completion. Wadi Homeworld. Install security improvements in the conduit and Wadi Homeworld. So you get like a Wadi duty. What the hell is a Wadi? I've never heard of that before. What's gonna? Yes, bless. Repeatable assignment for Dosi, duty officer. I don't know where the hell that is. I don't. Confiscate contraband from the crow. Contraband. Let's do a random with Gary. Join a random with Gary. Previously on Gary. Gary the Klingon. Klingon my Gary. Because he still has Warriors of the Empire.
A warrior does not let a friend face danger alone.
Alone. He does not have warrior go to the bathroom alone. So I do not let the warrior go to the bathroom. Still got 4 of something to do. Combination rake, 4 and marauding. Yeah, that's gonna happen like way, way late in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 story arcs to finish with Gary for his recruit, and I have not. I don't think there's a bull rat. Here is no bull rat. There's only pickles. With the pickle in my pocket. Potato head. Neat, neat, neat. Yay, yay me. Yay, yay me.
Samuraith says, at Romeo and Diazulo, thanks for the advice about the Delta and Temporal Recruit. Got a lot of those on the home world for another tune.
Gary. Gary is here. I wrote to the team in this, what is it? Hive Onslaught.
I am the Collective.
I said, I, Gary the Klingon, am here. You will all protect Gary in his endeavor to destroy the Borg. Let's do some ambush kills. Ow, he shot me while I was in transit.
Samuraith says, protect Gary with your lives, Kapla.
Kapla? Some southern Klingons. Kapla. Or something. Be like, hey there, how you doing there, Kapla? Okay, bye, Kapla. Now that's some ones from Rhode Island or whatever. Kapla over here. Yo, we're gonna Kapla. Now, if they're from the south, it'd be Kapla. You gotta separate, put 2 syllables in a 1-syllable word. Kapla or something down there. Hey,
Curlin here.
Curlin here. Yeah. Curlin everywhere. Curlin. Like chia. Gary has fallen. Projectile launcher damage. Ew. Ribbed for her pleasure. Ew. Gary the Klingon.
Romeo India Zulu says, no worries. Just keep a mental note of checking the list and doing what you can when you can. The ambush kills took me a few weeks, the melee kills I obviously haven't finished yet. The marauding doff thing took me a while. I don't always focus on the list as it feels like work, but man, every new tune benefits.
Hell yeah.
I used to do that for free money in Dilly. Hit level 20, collect, delete and repeat.
Didn't you say they like changed something about that though? You and Ox talked about it one day.
Samuraith says, so where's the list of missions for those tunes? I still haven't seen those Riz.
For your recruit, you have to go to
We're detecting a
they call it a
massive energy
transponder on damn it, where's the
buildup.
escape
Fire
key?
lance weapons.
They call it a transponder.
Romeo
on, like,
India
TOS.
Zulu says, they changed some to collect at 50 and 65 to entice you to keep grinding. It's in the captain menu.
There, what's the ship that put to sea? The name of the ship was the Belly OT. You talking about recruits, Sam? Because I know Riz has already answered, but still, I'm just curious. I'm curious because I'm
India
stupid.
Zulu says, either look at the device or tab over on the captain menu and look there. Samuraith says, yeah, I looked on the transponder, didn't see it. I'll check the actual captain's menu.
Captain.
Samuraith says, yeah, recruits.
Yeah, dude. You gotta like do the whole story arc though, like the whole thing.
You could be so much
It's basically like all of the missions, except for a few of them. It used to. I don't know if they like can include new
Romeo
ones that they
India
add.
Zulu says, a normal captain won't see it. It's only on recruits.
Recruit, 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 recruit. Recruit.
Samuraith says, really? So many tunes, I haven't finished the campaign.
Yeah, it's essentially almost all of the campaign, like the whole thing. So
Romeo
it's a
India
long
Zulu
way.
says, really?
Really? She am.
I am eternal. This is not the end.
This is only the beginning. 'Cause I know, like, you know, if you're the recruit captain and you like go through all the missions and stuff, but they, you know, every once in a while they'll add a not a TFO, but a mission to something over time.
Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, guess I'll take a delta or temporal through it then.
And I'm wondering if that is included, you know, like Empire. It's like really small if you're, you know, an asshole. I mean a Klingon. But there was something that's like the Discovery, Jaula or whatever. Ninth rule, something like the measure of morality 1 and 2, right? It used to not be part of that, and whenever you were like a recruit captain.
Romeo India Zulu says, a ROM Delta only needs to do Tej whole Romulan arc. Some need to do all the way past Iconian, which includes Delta and Kobali Sodi missions.
Yo, the Kabali. Ugh. Damn. I hate the Kabali shit. It's always confusing. It makes you run all over the damn place. Kobali. Kobali. Kobalo. Kobalamale. I don't even see it on here. New Frontiers. Mares. Future Proof. Gamma, 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 Caribbean. What was on? Doo, doo, doo. Like, for instance, let's see. Gary.
Romeo India Zulu
Empire.
says, it can be at first, but after a while you get used to it. It just takes so long.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause you pretty much just make it up the mountain or whatever. And that's what's annoying. Because the Kabali, well, not the Kabali, but the Vaudouar are pretty damn tough. And you gotta, like, get the Kabali to help you with damage or something as a officer or some shit. But play Empire, like, this is for Gary the Klingon.
Romeo India Zulu says, the whole Delta arc takes like over 6 hours.
Ew. Ew.
Romeo India Zulu says, because of all the patrols and shit.
Yeah, damn it, I hate those damn things. But you gotta play Empire, you gotta play Warzone, but the cool thing about Warzone is it's only 2 missions. But it all depends on how long it is. Then you gotta play like Fakiri, Romulan Mystery, Cardassian Struggle, which I'm guessing the Cardassian Struggle would be like, if you were a Bajoran captain, it probably would start you there as like a thing for you. Play Borg, Advanced, new Ramalama Dingodalas, Solinade Dyson Sphere. You got to play that whole arc, so there is like, for someone who doesn't do Dyson and know where it's at, it tells you in that. Delta Quadrant, ew. Iconian War. It's kind of like just going down the damn list of missions. Yesterday's War. Future Proof. New Frontiers.
Romeo India Zulu says, Bajoran captains are under Starfleet.
Oh.
You probably start normally.
Yeah, like it's Starfleet Academy or something, right? And go talk. Not well. Tilly's in the Discovery era, so never. Then the Gamma Quadrant, Age of Discovery. Jaola's Discovery. So that's what I was talking about, the Jaola thing or whatever. Whenever you do those kind of story arcs, a lot of this stuff isn't in there. Like the Measure Morality Part 1 and 2 weren't there before, so does that even count as part of that arc? Like if you, right before that, if you don't do those last 2, would it say, okay, you've done it? Because I've seen that happen in one of my captains before. I think it was with Archer. I didn't finish all of the ones it wanted to, and it gave me a reward for all of them before I finished them. Like the last one in the Klingon recruit thing, you know, is like complete all Klingon story arcs or whatever. So, you know, if you do that, you know, and you still have something left, sometimes it will complete.
Romeo India Zulu says, some people don't even do story, they power level AMD do end game. I haven't even done story on all my guys.
Oh man, I did story with my with me, the Scorpona character, but they kept adding to it like little other episodes in the middle of all these other ones, and then that's when they changed the temporal recruit, and it had like less that you had to do because they added so many more stories in the already episodes list of
Samu Wraith
stories.
says, I did some of it Riz.
But I've done almost every damn one of them.
Romeo India Zulu says,
and my gosh,
I want to do just enough, there's nothing left to check off, then I'm done.
And there's always the required ones that you want to do, like, you know, for the story mission gear or whatever, that's good to do. And that can sometimes help, you know. Like when I was playing with Murdoch's and he wanted to do a mission or something with to do one of the episodes, and me could do it with him. Then I would pick a character that I hadn't done that mission with yet, and if it was in the same faction or whatever, we'd be able to do it. It would clear it for me, and it would help me go through it a lot faster too, because you know, 2 people playing one mission, co-oping as it is. Okay, let's beam up and take Gary over to Dyson Sphere so that Cha-Ching can play some more. Because he played some yesterday, Cha-Ching, on Riz's stream. Then Riz's character jumped from console
Romeo
to
India
PC.
Zulu says, sometimes. But if you have a lot of universal consoles and ships to reclaim, or craft weapons are account bound, you can share gear. There's no real reason to grind if you don't have to.
Right. Is that few story missions that are like pretty good to do? You get that whole shit or whatever it is. This Trillium D plating. This comes from like a story, and it's like a good free thing to get. Here's something. Let's go, says Gary. Gary the Klingon, Gary the Klingon. There's a little gray alien. Hello, Thor. And there's Scarvin. Guarantee it. Nope, he's renamed him to Faggur. F-A-G-G-U-R. Okay. Well, all right. And Tarzi is Tarzi. Yay. Gary has arrived. Gary will destroy all the Voth. He will destroy these Voth.
Romeo India Zulu says, or the reinforcement beacons to summon allies, but I got so much I can just slot all universal stuff and get to where I start reps with free marks AMD do normal randoms for stuffs.
Stuff. And all that other stuff that comes with that stuff. Ugh. Oh, it's already captured. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, yeah, it was probably already captured anyway. Captured anyway. Boom! Kaboom! Little Bala Planet. Oh, that phaser gun is awesome! Phaser gun is awesome! Oh, dude.
Romeo India Zulu says, none of my builds are complete. They are good enough that I don't bother with figuring it out until I get bored and put my notebook to good use. Romeo India Zulu says, some days I just wanna blow shit up.
For real, yo. But it's so, like, gratifying whenever you, like, lock in a pretty damn good build. Even though I haven't yet. But, you know, like, what you get so far actually helps. Like, you know, because I've always gone into, like, TFOs with other players, and they're the one dominating and killing shit, and I'm just, like, adding a shot. It's like the scene from Enterprise whenever they shoot their first torpedo, and it just goes ping off the side of that ship and doesn't do a damn thing. That's kind of how I always feel in my ships. I blame it all on
Romeo India Zulu says, it feels good. But the time invested is like, I could have made $80 from day labor today.
Right. You'll just have to hire someone to play the game for you when you go and work somewhere. Yeah, how much dilithium you earned me today? Psst, that's not enough, buddy. You're fired. You know, teach that cat how to play, Riz.
Romeo India Zulu says, and then I shrug and say fuck it. I'll worry about tomorrow. I'm good at finding excuses to sit on my ass. It's my biggest fault.
Yeah, well, you seem to be a very smart ass then. Smart ass sitter. Highly intelligent ass. Let's see. 41, 120 over here. 41. Just goes playing this right here, randomly pressing buttons.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'd like to think so, but it hasn't done me much good.
Right. Ooh, a big boy. Got 48 seconds left on the clock to get as many Voth kills. 55. Okay, need 5 more to get 60 for Gary. 57. Nice. 58. Spinning in circles. Waiting for a shot. 59. Spinning in circles. Looking for a shot. 60. Boom. 1. Cool. Alright. Oh. Me likey, my likey the 60. Me likey the 60. Me likey. 100. Fuck me. 1,000.
Romeo India Zulu says, see? On a normal day that would have been 41.
For reals, yo. That's pretty awesome. You've been running around killing shit and then actually doing stuff. That's an interesting thing. Ooh, and let me run over here. I see that the portal, the transport, is ready to be shot again. Damn. Oh, that was them. I was wondering who the hell did that. It wasn't me, that's for sure. That's for show, yo. That's for show. That's what it's for show. 25, and Gary still needs like a bunch. Let's see. Do we hold out?
Romeo
for
India
captures?
Zulu says, the zones aren't on a time limit like the Voth are.
Right. That's what it makes sense, yeah, to just run and do it, then capture. Ooh. Ooh la la, Captain. See, 20.8, triple, 21.6. Somebody capture something. Somebody capture something. Come bother somebody. Somebody once asked me if I could. Whoa. Dude, if you have like some more successful streams, if you can dedicate stream, like have I guess a private box to sit in at your house that's foamed up on the sides, and you could totally like dominate the streaming of Star Trek Online. Dominate. We'll get you affiliated, get you some subscriptions, and you can get a payout. Oh, did I mention I finally got a payout from Twitch after, how long has it been, like 2 years now? Guess how much it was. I'll go on guess, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you.
Judas D. Cott says, GG.
GG, man. And I couldn't have done it without you, Judas.
Romeo India Zulu says, it would have to be at night, otherwise you'd hear my family and kids in the back and I'd always be like, 1 second.
For real. That's kind of why I don't like do it whenever the house is awake here, because you'd hear nothing but dogs barking. My stepdad talking loud because he has hearing issues or something like that. Likes to talk loud anyway. And my mom just talking over them, and the TV talking over everybody and barking and more. And that's why I pick this time to usually do this, because it's after work and everything else. But. Okay, I'm going to tell you. The payout was $57. 2 years.
Romeo India Zulu says, I can stream anytime in my room nice and quiet like, but that's wireless. Hardlined is only in one room out there.
Right. And kind
Judas D.
of...
Cott says, hell yeah.
And kind of like you'd probably get interrupted too to do things during, so you'd have to stop it or something like that. So you wouldn't have like a dedicated time or whatever, like to being left alone to just do your own thing, huh? Yeah, I get. Is that a good thing for 2 years of this? I don't know how much of, like, when someone subscribes, how much you get for that.
Romeo India Zulu says, that's why I put the 1 second.
1 second. Yeah, could you imagine, like, what would be an average of a 2-hour stream would be a 4-hour stream because of the 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait. I'll be right back. Hold on. Bunch of people in there would be like, is he like gonna stream, or is he is he there? What the
Romeo India Zulu says, nobody wants to see inactivity.
It's dead air on the radio, bruh. You can always like
Romeo India Zulu says, barely anybody wants to see Stowe.
That's true. You can always do the whole rubber band joystick trick and just run in circles. Be right back. Runs in a circle. Okay, I'm gonna do laps and I'll be right back. Yeah, Stowe is a very low game.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows what Jeebus.
Romeo India Zulu says, Judas said I could stream AC, but streaming in general gets my anxiety going.
Yeah.
Romeo India Zulu says, I get flustered.
Especially if someone comes in asking a bunch of questions while you're streaming and there's a bunch of shit going on at once. You're probably be in like a nice zen state, and then all it takes is one person like aggravating you by like just being in there. I can understand. We'll casually make you a streamer now, but then we'll like move you on to like more time and then more, and then you'd be like rocking it out and go, hey everybody, it's the Riz all the way coming from you from Stowe, yo. Today's
Romeo
agenda.
India Zulu says, I could put it on slow mode, but that's not cool.
It's not cool. It's not cool. Yo, I got the merch in the house. It's basically like what a bunch of streamer people like make their money off of is like the merchandise thing,
Romeo
right?
India Zulu says, today on Chris the Stowe.
Chris the Stowe. Chris. You can have like an intro made and all that good shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, KRIZ.
KRIZZZ FM. Like a radio. You can do traffic reports or something. I don't know. In Stowe game traffic report from DS9 airspace. Or space? Would it be space and not airspace? If you're in space already.
Romeo India Zulu says, I could. Accidents happen in front my house all the time.
Dude, there's like a video of this dude in Canada that he records like 24 hours like of this four-way stop or whatever, or maybe it's one of like a crossway stop or something, I don't know. But it has like this one stop sign that everybody hits like almost every other day, or after the day after they always put a new sign up. And it's like a year's every year he posts it on YouTube of everybody that's running over the stop sign. It's hilarious shit. So it's nothing to hear brakes squealing and a crash sound then at your place all the time. What do we do?
Romeo India Zulu says, someone put their nose out too far on a red light, a van smacked their nose, careened into a ravine. It was loud and hilarious.
What do you like, get a lawn chair and go outside and watch the accident? Why do you need to watch NASCAR? You got it right in front of your house. It's almost like that little ditch next to where I work. Somebody always jumping off in that
India
thing.
Zulu says, used to.
Used to. You actually get out there. I can just imagine like the beginning of a 90s movie or something. You know, like a Weekend at Bernie's, whenever they get up on top of the building of their apartment building, whatever, and they're sitting there in lawn chairs with their feet in the pool. I could totally see that beginning for you. You know, like first you see like the lawn chair
Romeo
being
India
set up.
Zulu says, I live on a somewhat busy corner. Stupid drivers. Like one accident a month average.
Dude, you could show you could totally like record a bunch
Romeo
of that
India
shit.
Zulu says, maybe 2 or 3 months, but it feels often.
You could totally like just see like, you don't see who it is, you just see like someone dragging a lawn chair out, and you see it being set up. You see someone's foot or whatever. Dude, it's a quantum mortar that one of my guys put. Okay, Cha-Ching put down this quantum mortar, I think, and Gary's trying to kill it with no success whatsoever. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, he gave up. Okay, never mind.
Romeo India Zulu says, I thought we got rid of the mortar.
I thought we did too. Maybe it wasn't him doing that. Let's see. Support drone fabrication, turret fabrication, and weapons malfunction 2 and quick fix 1. Okay, so it wasn't his mortar then. Okay, I guess that's why he was shooting at it then. I don't know. Gary was all obsessed over that shit. He was automatic. I didn't even like tell him to lock on to it either. He just kept going. This map is insane. We are hunting for wabbits. We are doing this fiery-eyed Runny Babbit fight. We will find the Runny Babbit. Ching, you lead the way. I can make them run. I used to do that shit all the time to make people think that they were like I was following. Oh, dude, what are you stopping for? Okay, quick fix. I forgot. He uses that quick fix like all the time. Boom, 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 boom. Here he goes again, quick fix. Is there something else I can change that to, or is that what we want him to have? Chronoton Mind Barrier 1. Shield recharge, weapons malfunction 1. Don't have sabotage. Photon mortar, don't have that. Molten terrain. Hurricane turret. What do you think about that? Hurricane turret instead of quick fix? Weapons malfunction 2. Of course, I don't know where hurricane turret is. Is that like Ryza or something?
Romeo India Zulu says, event store.
Maybe Lolanet. Lolanet. It's a Lolanet. Kagan, come here, Kagan. What are you doing over there, Kagan? I need you over here right now, Kagan. Right now. Kagan, where you at? Right there. Okay. Come on, we're gonna go through here. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. We're gonna talk to Commander Arnold. We're gonna get these masks and these ventilators. Agent Orange Man. Agent Orange Man. Let's see. Event store. I think it's summer event, right? Because of wind. I'm curious. Man, I wish this thing was categorized differently. Like during the winter, you know, it's got like the actual thing you can go to, like the, you know, blah 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 whatever's, but it's all like together in the event store. Well, I guess you can always go like to Ryza and talk to that what's his face though. Tsunami generator, tsunami, life goes on. Hurricane turret 1, 2, and 3. Is that thing worth having? It is now. We're buying it. All 3 of them. Look at that. I can because I've got the lol nuts for it. Not lolunette. I got the lol nuts. And I guess they're going to be character bound, right? Probably not. Can you actually sell these things on the exchange? Because I don't see them as being character bound. Wow. Anyway, they're going to be trained to cha-ching. Because I want him to have as much as he can has. There. We'll give him Hurricane Turret 1 just to see how fun that shit is. I want him to have Sabotage at some point too, because that's good at taking down those big mechs or the big Voth
Romeo
guys.
India Zulu says, you can't sell kits from Rosa, only favors. Risa kits are character bound.
Character bound. So even like training manuals too then. Take on me. Training manual can only be acquired from a locked box.
Romeo India Zulu says, same.
Roger. Sabotage too. Repurposed escape pod. Really? Holds a foe or target for 4 seconds and flings them into the nearest other foe, dealing 138.6 kinetic damage and 50% shield penetration in nearby enemy. Repurposed escape pod. When the escape pod collides with the ground, it detonates for kinetic damage. I gotta see that. Dude, where do you get that at? I didn't even know that existed. Anchor of Greythor. Anchors away. Isn't that like a winter thing? Explosive drone fabrication is kind of lame from what I've seen. Freezing armor, that's pretty good, I guess. Deploy plasma blast wave. Okay, alright. We're going to take you back out on the field just barely here to see about this hurricane turret. And back on the field. I could totally have baseball in Star Trek Online. Wait for the team to show up. I must say. Wonder when he's going to implement it. Okay, he put down the disruptor bolt turret. I'm going to see about when they do stuff like this. Just kind of watching. Hurricane turret. He put it down. Cool. It's not really doing anything. It's not doing shit. Oh, does it like actually do cold damage? Okay. Yep. Okay. 26.2 cold damage. I wondered what that hell was. Okay. All right. I thought maybe it like picked him up and threw him or something. Right, dude. What are you doing? You're just standing there. You're not even guarding shit. Lieutenant Tactical Officer. You piece of shit. He's like got the stuff on, so he's Bajoran. Yeah, piece of shit. Okay. Coming along then. I have to say that Cha-Ching is keeping up with Gary and Kagan pretty damn well. Because I think Kagan has... He has shit. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe one of them had like the run boost thing. Concerted reinforcement. Both player... Wait. I've even got that. So if one of the buffs has that armor or whatever, it goes for everybody? That's cool. I thought it only was just for per character thing.
Romeo India Zulu says, I don't know.
Wow. That's interesting. Affects friend and self. Okay. The team and self stacks with teammates. 10% all weapon damage, 10% or 10 plus kinetic and physical damage resistance rating. Wow. So that's why Gary has that. He's not even like equipped with Cha-Ching has that equipped. And it's given that power to Gary and
Romeo
Kagan.
India Zulu says, SP3 is 30%.
Ooh. That's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty wild, man. For jiggly, man.
Just Call Makor says, LOL, I watched this short on YouTube about some burger that has a whole fried onion on it and the top comment was, why do Americans eat like they have free healthcare?
What? A burger with a whole fried onion on top of it. What the hell? Analyze biological secret. What does this do? So is that supposed to be like a healthy onion burger or something? Something like that right there. Something like that. Something like that. What's this do? Military XP. I want marauding, damn it. Espionage. 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 In military.
Just Call Makor says, there was nothing healthy about this burger.
Not even the onion? Onianos? It's onianos? The onion burger? Horsey! Admiralty, Ferengi Alliance. We're at 5 of 10 with Gary doing that, but of course I've been just doing regular stuff for him, so I probably did that. Plan? There is no plan. There was
Romeo India Zulu says, FYI, marauding is best done in space.
Space. Oh yeah. Space. The final frontier. Then be the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Bye. Sign. And there goes the Phoenix. Ooh, 1,000 delicious. That'll work pretty damn good. Plan? Okay, select that, and right there. Where's the best place for marauding, though? I hardly ever see it up there. In space. The final frontier. Space may be the final frontier, but that's me, and I know where it be, man. It flashes. Get away from that.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's always there, but there are better spots. I don't know. Some might be near Earth or Cronus, or by DS9.
Kronos. We haven't been to Kronos in a while.
Romeo India Zulu says, I got some good ones after a red alert spit me out near Earth.
It spit you out. That's so true. It does that shit. It's like, even if you're Klingon, you're like, return. Wait, what the hell am I doing over here? Then all of a sudden the Federation, it starts attacking you. You're like, but the red alert didn't. No. Let me tell it Kronos again. I'm just curious. I mean, it's probably not gonna find shit, but whatever, you know. Current map. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Begin. Oh, stop. Look at that. Marauding. Look at this. Shit. Quit going. Okay. Deliver proto. Damn it. It disappeared. Okay. Go a little bit further then, because it should come back. Yep. There it is. Two of one. It's kind of backwards.
Romeo India Zulu says, so next time you invest in Phoenix tokens, put some 2s and 3s in the account bank so more tunes can get Admiralty ships.
That's a damn good idea. 2s and 3s. Deliver prototype heavy anti-proton. Dude. Anti-proton. Damn it. In progress. That's a pretty good healthy amount of marauding. Right? Look at that. 467. Casualty risk is high. Critical 5%. Success 54. Failure 38. Disaster 3%. I didn't even think about like adjusting it. I guess we'll see what happens when we fuck a stranger in the ass.
Romeo India Zulu says, I think it's the 3s really. The 2s are different obviously, but because I can't say for certain right now.
Right, we'd have to like would be able to look at where those ships are. So what I'll do is right now, let's go to First City since we're right here. Gary, and I'll go check it out at the because I know that I have an epic or whatever, gold, just in the account bank, or at least I think I still do. Or is it? It's either on my main character, something like that. Where's he at? Or maybe I got some somewhere. I don't know anymore. I don't know. He's on third. I do not give damn. What? I do not give damn. What? Access bank. That's what we want. Let's touch the invisible counter here. Count bank. Yep, there it is. Boom, shaka laka. Okay, let's move it out of there. Put it over here and carefully examine the shit. Or did it put it right there? Damn it! Let's put it back over there. Okay, damn it, McKay. Okay. See, ultra rare. Can't really see it because it's bright. I'm looking at the light. Very rare. Starship Mastery unlock. There they are. Let's see. Phoenix Replica Small Craft. Ship roster. Bind on equip. VSS Tanius. Ship roster. Assimilated assault cruiser T6. I thought I already had one of those. ISS Statty. Ship roster. I never get any of these duty officers from in here. Goshi.
Romeo India Zulu says, small craft is dumb, but it removes all the added boost numbers.
Oh, like
Just
it, like
Call
the
Nicole
over...
says, at Scorpwana is Gary about to be done?
Yes, Gary is about to be done. Are you talking about like whenever you start up an Admiralty and it's like it increases or something depending on like a variant or like an added addition of difficulty and it does away with that? Like jumps it back down to normal numbers? Phoenix Replica. Let's see, Admiralty. What kind of tea are you eating? Are you drinking that? I'm drinking Admiralty.
Romeo India Zulu says, yes, it drops it back down to what was advertised.
I did not know it did that. Sweet Jesus. That's amazing. I never pay attention to this stuff. Okay, because I swore I had that, whatever ship I was talking about. Assimilated assault cruiser. I thought I had one of those already. I'm not going to buy it out of there. I'm just curious. Legendary. Well, the legendaries really help kickstart
Romeo
that
India
shit.
Zulu says, but the ones you get from the free box event are one-offs. This may be permanent.
Oh, true. Let's see. Fariki. God, I thought I had seen that somewhere. Maybe that's true, yeah. That'd totally be worth getting. Boy, the legendaries really stack the deck whenever it come out like that. That's pretty sweet. Oh, Riz. Have you ever used what is it? The augment thing. The the one they can like take ships and stuff, and you can use them in the Admiralty. I've done that. I totally forgot about that until right now. It's like I think it's a training manual for. Is it skilled? I don't even know if it's still in the game. But it was like the augments would take over the ship and it would add it to your ship roster in Admiralty. Is it boarding party? No.
Romeo India Zulu says, but if you got the 2 gold ones, the Fed and KDF, that boost numbers by 40 every stat, that's nice too. That's good to use, but you can only have one of each class at a time though. So if you get a cruiser, you won't get another cruiser until you spend that honor.
Ooh.
Romeo India Zulu says, asterisk 30 not 40.
Is it not in the game anymore? Boarding party 3. Maybe it's not.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's a tactical. Augmented boarding party.
Oh. Augmented boarding party. That's what it was. I used to get all sorts of ships for that. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yep, there, okay. Yeah, okay. Dude, I totally screwed up with that shit one time before. I had the first Archer or whatever had that, and I
Romeo
had got it
India
out of the
Zulu
lockbox.
says, but you'll get ships just by doing it.
True.
Romeo India Zulu says, not worth wasting a slot.
Wasting a slut. But I had like all the augmented boarding parties because I think I may have bought them or something. I don't know how I ever got them. But I had it on Archer. But then I upgraded and got a better Archer, you know, like a purple, and I deleted the old one, and he took the augmented boarding parties with him. Son of a bitch. So I learned my lesson. And then they came out with the upgrade thing. I was like, bullshit. I could have fucking done that. Whatever. Learned so many hard ways in here about how to do shit and not what to do. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. Okay, exchange, still there. Sells in, let's look at it. Still at 80, 30, 40. Okay. 8,030,401.
Romeo India Zulu says, I've wasted so much EC and Dilly just fucking about.
Hails yeah. Hails to the yeah. So did you find out like if re-engineering 2 items versus 1 at a time is cheaper? Do it that way? Cheaper? Yeah, not about cheaper, but more money, yeah. My money.
Romeo India Zulu says, it is. Even cheaper doing 3.
Wow. I never paid attention to the cost thing. I knew that it cost a lot. I just like was going, I didn't.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's like 800, 1,440, 1,900.
Oh, that's some good odds, though. Like the difference in the size of that. That's amazing. Oh my god, yeah. Emote underscore. Oh damn it.
Romeo India Zulu says, I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either until y'all were talking about that yesterday. See, your stream taught me things, Riz. And you got taught too. You see how helpful this shit is? How helpful streaming is? No text. Evil plans.
Romeo India Zulu says, stared me straight in the face and I didn't even put it together.
Yeah, dude, it's the same thing with me, like, I'd be doing like one at a time thing here and put them all together, like, unlocking 3 to do at a time, and not even pay attention. And then just yesterday, see me watching the stream you had, Hawks being in there, and seeing that the numbers, like, 8 and 8 is 16, and 8 and 8 is a discount of 14, like, holy shit, you're saving like 200 to lithium, and then you did like that, and I'm like, holy shit, you're saving even more to lithium. What the fuck? I've been wasting so much shit, like you said, it's fucking about. You learn something about this game all the time, it's crazy. That's what streaming does. That's why I started streaming Star Trek, to learn, to get better, and my ships have gotten better. My ground still sucks, but well, I don't know. It's the same as it always has been. Because I always focused on ground because I always sucked at ships. I always get destroyed. Until I found out, same energy type, same energy boosters, same. More energy here doing this criticals. Because I didn't even know about the critical stuff really before, like why that mattered or anything. And now I have a better understanding of it because it's streaming. I see what Jack was doing. Jack Patillo. He was making some sense on that shit, yo. Okie dokie, Yogi. I think I'm going to call it right there. 3 hours, 49 minutes, 39 seconds. Sounds like a stream to me.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
For real, yo, Riz. Yeah, and hey, thank you 3 hours ago for 300 bits. Cheer, cheer, cheer.
Judas D. Cott says, I know how to load the game.
Judas knows how to load game. He is getting better. Judas, you're still here. Cool. Do you have to open in the morning or something? No, wait. You'd probably be asleep by now if you had to do that. Oh, gravy. And a sneeze from Sam. Okay. Well,
Judas D. Cott says, 3 days off.
3 days off in a row? How did you swing that, bud? Wow. I'm supposed to get 3 in a row after Tuesday. But I doubt I will. There's no telling what's going to happen there. I will say today, okay, at work, when I got there, before I got there, I thought in my head, you know, the situation yesterday with the guy yelling at the
Samu Wraith
associate.
says, I've been told stick to my schedule.
And you'll like it too, won't you? But I kind of had the feeling like, okay, she's probably going to, because I was supposed to work with her again tonight, the same associate. And I got to thinking she's going to call in sick or something like that because she doesn't want to come in after yesterday. They're going to have me work with someone else. And I said, I know who it's going to be to work with or whatever. Sure enough, when I got there, they said, well, she's not coming in. You're going to have to work with so-and-so. And I was like, yeah, I kind of figured because she got so upset over yesterday. That asshole. For real, yo. So yeah, I'm supposed to have like 3 days off, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because I swapped Tuesday and Wednesday because one of these people
Just
I work
call
with.
Nicole says, fucking commie.
Fucking commie, that's right. He's not. He's an asshole, so he's not a communist. According to his understanding of it. Yeah, so I swapped with someone because fresh truck being Tuesday and heavy lifting, and this other associate that was going to work recently had her bone-on-bone back flare up again, and it's worse this time. They're talking surgery or something, so she can't lift things or whatever too heavy. So they had me swap with her, so I'm going to be working the Tuesday instead of the Wednesday, because it was off Tuesday, work Wednesday, off Thursday, Friday. But now it's going to be work Tuesday, off Wednesday, off Thursday, off Friday, so far. And again, tomorrow may be a late start for me on streaming, if I stream, because they are talking about
Samu Wraith says,
probably staying
that's like
longer.
one of my co-workers, Scorp. She has a BF now who works here. I had a good idea. Her mindset, she called in her last work day or her work week. She called in to spend time with her, saying it's too stressful. I'm like, BS.
It's too stressful. I can't just do this normal thing that's not hard to do. It's just too stressful. We had an associate quit one time because they said it was too stressful, and it was the same shit we do all the time. I mean, same shit like y'all do there, like you do. I mean, just putting freight out and dealing with idiots and customers or people that are morons or whatever. You know? So I'm not saying all customers are like that. I'm just saying some of the ones that those of us, you know, have dealt with can be morons and mean and rude and dumbasses. But yeah, so tomorrow, if they say, hey, can you stay, or if they tell me I have to stay later after closing, I don't know when I'll get home. So, yeah. So,
Samu Wraith says, a lot of people are just lazy.
Me, I am so lazy. I wish I could be lazy. My foot hurts so much at work. I stand on it. It's like it just got worse. So it makes me not do a lot of things. So I'm on my knees a lot more. Or I can hit it with a hammer. I've been doing that. With like a rubber mallet hammer we sell. If you want to put the register, I just hit the bottom of my foot as hard as I can until it numbs it. But yeah, it's torn in there. It really hurts. So I try to stay off of it, but I'll put him on my weight on one leg. But yeah. So if you don't see me on at my normal time tomorrow, that's why. If I get on, it's probably gonna be very, very short because I then have to go to work the next day and be prepared for that damn truck, the fresh truck, and that's a lot of fast pace. Get it out before it ruins type shit. That's annoying as hell. Anyway, y'all have a good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm not going to repeat like what other people say. Stay safe, stay positive, and all that kind of. No, do whatever you do.
Samu Wraith says, "You too, Scorp."
Be you. If it's an asshole, be you. Like that commie, not that. No, not that. That not commie guy, because he's.
Shut up!
Okay then, damn.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Peace and long life if you choose it." Samu Wraith says, "LOL wow."
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think, McFly, think. What are you looking at, butthead?
Ah.
McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly.
Right, give me a Pepsi free. You want a Pepsi, pal? You're gonna pay for it.
The new sounds added. Okay, everybody. Gonna count her down. In 5. In 4. Good night, Riz. In 2. Night Core. Night Judas. Night Sam.
Samu Wraith says,
In 1.
"Give him something without any sugar."
Something without
Samu
sugar.
Wraith says, "Later."
Later, tater. Alligator. Bye-bye.